Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, counter-spy.
Classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet.
Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into our time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
Comedy on this Wednesday with episodes of Father Knows Best, Fibber McGee and Molly, the Aldrich Family, Amos and Andy, and Claudia. That's all coming up on this Wednesday. This is the 25th day of February, 56th day of the year, 309 days left in 2026. George Washington held the first cabinet meeting as president on this date in 1793. In 1836, Samuel Colt received an American patent for the Colt revolver. In 1837, the first electric printing press, patented by Thomas Davenport. In 1870, Hiram Rhodes Rebels, a Republican from Mississippi, sworn into the Senate. He became the first African American ever to sit in Congress. J.P. Morgan incorporated the U.S. Steel Corporation in 1901. In 1919, Oregon placed a 1 cent per gallon tax on gasoline, becoming the first U.S. state to levy a gas tax. Oh, if it was just a penny a gallon, wouldn't that be wonderful? Glacier Bay National Monument, established in Alaska on this date in 1925. It is now Glacier Bay National Park and Preserve. Diplomatic relations between Japan and the Soviet Union established on this date in 1925. In 1928, Charles Jenkins Laboratories of Washington became the first holder of a television license from the then Federal Radio Commission. Of course, television at that point was not electronic. It was mechanical, and it really didn't look anywhere near as good as what you have today. In 1932, Adolf Hitler obtained German citizenship by naturalization that allowed him to run in the election for president that year. In 1951, the first Pan American Games held in Buenos Aires. Gamal Abdel Nasser made premier of Egypt on this date in 1954. And in 1956, in his speech on the personality cult and its consequences, Soviet leader Nikita Khrushchev denounced the actions of Joseph Stalin. In 1964, Cassius Clay defeated Sonny Liston in Miami Beach to become world heavyweight champion. Here's Clay after his victory.
I hurt him so bad he had to go to the hospital, and I'm still pretty. What you gonna say about that, huh? He's never been stopped. He's never been, oh, I'm so great. Oh, I'm so great. I didn't stop the fight. The doctors had to stop it. Oh, I'm so pretty. I shook up the world. Never write about me like that. Never make me 6 to 1. You just make me angry. Never make me no underdog. And never talk about who's gonna stop me. There ain't nobody gonna stop me. Not a heavyweight in the world fast enough to stop me.
Then Cassius Clay, now Muhammad Ali. Germany gave $5 million to an Arab terrorist on this date in 1969 as ransom for the passengers and crew of a hijacked jumbo jet. In 1971 on this date, the first unit of the Pickering Nuclear Generating Station, the first commercial nuclear power station in Canada, went online. On this date in 1986, President Ferdinand Marcos of the Philippines, the father of the current president, fled the nation after 20 years of rule. Corazon Aquino became the first Philippine woman president in the People Power Revolution. Secretary of State George Shultz spoke with reporters.
It is the Filipino people, of course, who are the true heroes today. They have high expectations for their country and for democracy.
What I have never been able to figure out is how such a beautiful country could be more corrupt than the U.S. It's sad. But you know, you can't do anything about what people in another country do with their country. In 1991, an Iraqi Scud missile hit an American military barracks in Saudi Arabia. 28 U.S. Army reservists from Pennsylvania were killed.
It's total. The whole thing's gone. Everybody in it is either wounded or dead.
How many people were inside?
About 130 maybe. There's 53 for sure. That was my unit. They're gone.
Brave young man talking about his fellow, it's just so sad on this date in 1991 in the Gulf War. 1992, Patti LaBelle won her first Grammy in the Best Female R&B category, and she dedicated the award to her late sisters.
This means that my sister can rest in heaven, because before she died, before all my sisters, 3 sisters who died to cancer, and my mother and father, they said, you got to get that Grammy one year. And when I said this is for them, this is because they always thought I could, I always thought I couldn't. And this is for them. It really means a lot.
Patti LaBelle shared the award with Lisa Fisher in the first tie since 1986. It was on this date in 2004, Mel Gibson's controversial The Passion of the Christ opened in theaters on this date, which was Ash Wednesday in 2004. Many critics rallied against the film's over-the-top brutality. Well, Gibson had his say.
I want people to understand the reality of the story. I want them to be taken through an experience. I want them to feel.
Mel Gibson on Passion of the Christ. World's estimated population hit 6.5 billion on this date, 20 years ago today. Also 20 years ago today, the White House announced the Dubai company poised to take over port operations agreed to a cooling-off period, hoping it would be enough to appease some members of Congress. Didn't do the trick, neither for Democrats nor Republicans. As dock workers rallied in Philadelphia against the port deal, Congressmen refused to back down. While in Miami, Senator Chuck Schumer pushed ahead with emergency legislation to block the deal.
To allow a company controlled by a country that has had a nexus of terrorism is something that doesn't make much sense.
While the House Appropriations Committee voted to drop the deal, President George W. Bush threatening a veto, Dubai's company would drop the deal. And, you know, it gets to the whole thing. Why do we need foreign countries controlling American infrastructure? Quite simple. On this date in 2007, the 79th Academy Awards handed out in Hollywood, and An Inconvenient Truth, a chronicle of former Vice President Al Gore's campaign to warn the world about global warming, picked up an Oscar for Best Documentary.
I do not have plans to become a candidate for office again. I am involved in a different kind of campaign that I will continue to try to persuade people all over the world, and especially here in my own country, to successfully solve the climate crisis.
Al Gore at the Academy Awards. It was on this date in 10 years ago today, 2016, 3 people killed, 14 others injured in a series of shootings in the small Kansas cities of Newton and Heston. The shooter, identified as XL Industries employee Cedric Larry Ford, then killed by a responding police officer. Others passing on this date in history include the Irish poet Thomas More, gangster Bugs Moran, Peyton Place author Grace Metalius, also Elijah Muhammad, the black Muslim leader, playwright Tennessee Williams, actor Jimmy Coco, Darren McGavin, Surgeon General C. Everett Koop, and actor Bill Paxton. Among those born on this date who are no longer with us include the wonderful actor Jim Backus.
Oh, hi, it's great to see you again. Oh, wait a minute, you're not Mr.
That is correct.
Well, who are you?
Allow me to introduce myself. You are in the presence of the wealthiest man in the universe, Hubert Updike III.
Well, you could have remained seated in your chair. Why do you stand up when you say your name?
Out of respect. I'm in my presence, too.
Well, I must be in the wrong office. I wanted to see the president of NBC.
I am the president of NBC and the owner. Dear old Dad bought it for me for my birthday.
From the final episode of the Bob Hope Radio Show, April 21st, 1955, Jim Backus in a character that he had gotten typecast in, the wealthy, eccentric Jim Backus, born on this date in history. Also Enrico Caruso, Secretary of State John Foster Dulles, Zeppo Marx, Bobby Riggs, bluegrass musician Dr. Ralph Stanley, the creator of television's MASH, Larry Gelbart, Tommy Newsom, sax player and band leader with The Tonight Show for years and years and years. Also country singer Farron Young, the Beatles' George Harrison, and racer Davy Allison. All born on this date in history, they are now competing in a new realm.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. It is now time for the birthday announcements. The following people are now officially older than dirt.
Talk show host Sally Jesse Raphael. We first came to know her on the old NBC TalkNet, and then she went to television. She's still around, 91 years old. Broadcast journalist Bob Sheeper is 89. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair, 77 years old today. Woo! Comedian Carrot Top, 61. Tia Leone, the actress, is 60 today.
Don't go get a new career without even telling me about it. Don't take Annie out of a school that she loves, and don't move us out of a house we've become a family in.
From The Family Man, Tia Leone is 60 today. The son of Patty Duke and John Aston, Sean Aston, 55 today.
Come on, Mr. Frodo. I can't carry it for you, but I can carry you.
From Lord of the Rings, Sean Astin, 55. Julio Iglesias Jr. is 53. Actress, author, TV host, comedian Chelsea Handler, 51.
Thank you very much. That's nice. I could be very fat very easily. It's very hard for me to even maintain this weight.
Ain't it the truth? Chelsea Handler, 51. From Parks and Recreation, Rashida Jones is 50.
You know what I want? Pork rinds. I want jelly beans, and I want a huge trash bag filled with mashed potatoes. I want to be Pac-Man, and instead of dots, I want them to be cinnamon buns.
Do not try to seduce me. That's not nice. Rashida Jones, 50 years old today. Maria Kanellis, model pro wrestler. She's worked all over, and she is now 44. Used to be in the WWE, Ring of Honor, Impact Wrestling, and got mom of a couple of little ones out there. She's gone through some health issues as well. She's 44 today. From Malcolm in the Middle, Justin Burfield is 40. Fred and George Weasley in the Harry Potter series, James and Oliver Phelps, 40 years old today. And from the Hunger Games, Isabel Furman is 29. Those just a few of the people celebrating the 25th day of February as their birthday. If this is your birthday...
We baked you a birthday cake. If you get a tummy ache and you moan and groan and woe, don't forget we told you so. Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Make a wish, dear, and blow out the candles.
Here they go.
There is nothing more annoying, nothing more just ick than dealing with digestive distress. And you can sit there and you can chow down on Tums and Rolaids and all this stuff and do it till the cows come home. Or you can take prescription pills, or you can take this or that. Check out Professor B's Digestive Aid. Simplicity, 2 simple ingredients, pure honey, ancient apotheria, harnessed for natural digestive balance and relief. Check it out. Learn a little bit about it and realize that you can free yourself from all that mess with Professor B's Digestive Aid. Go to profbees.com. Links in the show notes, also at classicradio.stream. profbees.com. If you see what you like and like what you see, use the promo code Wyatt. That does 2 things. If you use my promo code Wyatt, you'll not only save 10% on your purchase, you'll also support the podcast. Embrace a healthier gut naturally with Professor B's Digestive Aid. Restore your digestive balance with simple, natural ingredients. ProfBees.com, promo code Wyatt. We head to see what's going on in the Anderson household in just a moment with Father Knows Best.
Unbelievable. This Aspen sedan has a look that's very European. Unbelievable. With so much comfort, it's a pleasure to be in. Unbelievable. How rare for a small car to ride with a big car feeling. And most unbelievable of all, Aspen's price is so appealing. Unbelievable.
See the unbelievable Aspen at your Dodge dealers today.
Now on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, we go back 74 years, February 25th, 1954. Robert Young, Father Knows Best.
Stay tuned now for Robert Young, starring in Father Knows Best, which follows this listening reminder. Tomorrow evening, you'll enjoy a host of entertaining radio shows when you keep your dial set to this station. For songs, you'll hear delightful quarter-hour programs by both Dinah Shore and Frank Sinatra. For comedy, listen to Bob Hope and Phil Harris and Alice Faye. For all-star entertainment, tune to the special program To Your Heart. All of these and more are yours for the listening tomorrow night on the NBC Radio Network. Be sure to tune here for a most enjoyable, pleasure-filled evening. And now it's Robert Young in Father Knows Best on NBC.
Now listen to Father Knows Best, transcribed starring Robert Young as Father. Another half-hour visit with the folks in the White Frame House on Maple Street. Sit back and enjoy life with the Andersons. Kathy, Bud, Betty, Margaret, and Jim, as the head of this typical American household, again sets out to prove that Father knows best. I think a person could make a real nice business out of manufacturing and selling a kit of handy aids for parents who are raising teenage youngsters. This kit I have in mind would contain such indispensable items as a crystal ball for determining the offspring's future, a book on mental telepathy so you can know what's going on in his mind, a dictionary of jive talk to facilitate conversation, and most important of all, a large economy-sized bottle of Aunt Sarah's golden elixir of endless patience. Yes, sir, a kit like that should be a cinch to sell, particularly to one Jim Anderson of 607 Maple Street. Why, you ask? Well, let's look into the den of the White Frame House this evening. You'll see what I mean.
Jim, are you in here?
Yeah, just reading. What is it, honey?
I thought you might be interested in this proclamation.
What's this?
I found it pinned to your daughter's pillow this morning when I went in to make up the beds.
Which daughter, the little one or the big one?
The big one. Read it.
To whom it may concern. I presume the whom in this case refers to us.
I presume.
To whom it may concern. I hereby give notice that henceforth and in the future I wish to no longer be treated as a child. And that henceforth and in the future I shall be regarded as an adult. Since I am now 18 years old, I feel I am entitled to a degree of independence. Entitled to it? She doesn't even know how to spell it.
Read on.
A degree of independence not heretofore granted me by those whom it may concern. So, let it be known that from now on and hereafter, I do not wish to be told what to do and what not to do, since I am capable of knowing these things without being told. I am not a child. Signed, respectfully, your adult daughter, whether you know it or not, Betty Anderson. Well, that's quite a document. What brought this on?
I imagine it was because you told her to go to bed last night.
Oh, no.
That was it, I'm sure.
So she wants her independence.
Oh, Mother, has Hello Father Janie called?
I've been right here by the Hello Princess telephone. No calls.
Betty, your father and I have just been looking over your announcement.
Well, those are the facts, Father. I mean every word of it.
You think you can manage to get along without any suggestions or advice from us? Is that right?
I'm definitely, positively, and absolutely certain of it.
All right, we'll give you your chance. From this moment, henceforth, and in the future, we shall consider you an adult and treat you accordingly.
Now, dear, let's not go overboard.
It's a deal, Father. You promise now, remember. No more saying, do this, do that. Don't do this, don't do that.
It's a deal, Princess. You're on your own.
Ooh, you're a doll, Father. I'm going to use the phone in the kitchen. I've got to tell Janie. Oh, Mother, I have a date with Don tonight. He's the president of the student body at school. Where's my blue dress?
The last time I saw it was...
Wait. Now that you're an adult, Princess, Betty, I'm sure you know where your dresses are.
Yeah. Well, I can find it.
I wouldn't laugh quite so soon, dear. You know what usually happens when you make these deals with the children?
Oh, don't be ridiculous, honey. She's in hot water already. Believe me, this is one caper where I'm going to have both the first and the last laugh.
I hope so. But history is against you. Oh, you'd better go up and shave, dear. The Williams may stop by this evening.
All right. Betty's going to be sorry she let herself in for this one.
I wouldn't start counting your chickens if I were you.
Do I have a clean shirt?
In the closet.
Kids get themselves into the silliest situation.
Hi, Dad. Where are you going?
Just coming up to shave. Why?
Can I talk to you while you shave?
Sure, come on.
What are you smiling about?
Your sister. She gets some of the... What kind of a cyclone went through this bathroom?
Betty was in here taking a shower.
All this couldn't have resulted from just one shower. Towels on the floor, bath mat, sponge, brush. Margaret!
Boy, she really tore the place up this time.
What does she do when she gets out of the shower? Dry off by throwing the towels around the room? Margaret!
You'd better shave someplace else, Dad.
I'm going to shave right here.
I don't think you can find the wash basin.
Could that be it under those boxes of bath powder?
Did you call me, dear?
Margaret, look at this bathroom.
Oh, dear.
A major earthquake couldn't upset a room like this. Bubble bath, lotion, cologne, powder puffs, hand cream, face cream, nail polish, emery boards, eyebrow curlers, rouge, lipstick. And look at the bobby pins on this floor. It's a minefield.
Well, what do we do about it?
Where's Betty? Betty!
She's downstairs talking on the phone for the 900th time today.
Why are you calling her, dear?
Why am I calling her? I'm going to point out to her. Well, she can't...
She's an adult now, you know. Remember your promise?
Yeah. Well, maybe she'll be more careful now that she realizes her responsibility.
I hope so, dear. For your sake.
Gee, are you going to try to shave with all this junk in here?
I'm going to try. The powder and cologne in here is enough to make a person dizzy.
Girls, they must be crazy.
Now, where in the heck is my shaving brush?
Hey, I bet I know. Betty had it in her room this afternoon. She was using it to brush the dust out of her compact.
Oh, fine. Come on, let's find the brush. Why, people in this house can't leave other... What happened in here?
Oh, brother.
What can a girl do that would tear up a room so completely?
She was dressing in here. She's got a date tonight with Don Payton, some big wheel from the college.
Clothes all over the bed, shoes scattered every which way, magazines, phonograph records, hats.
It always looks like this, Dad, when she's getting ready for a date. I don't know what happens.
But she isn't dressed for her date. When I saw her downstairs, she had on some old wrapper or something.
I guess a guy doesn't realize how lucky a guy is to be a guy.
Margaret!
You want me, dear?
No, stay there. I'm coming down.
There's no reason whatsoever for a girl to have to leave things around. No sense of neatness.
Jim, why are you roaring around the house?
I'm not roaring around the house, but by George, that girl has got to be told a few things.
Dear, she's not a child, remember?
She's left a trail of everything you can think of from one end of the upstairs to the other.
Dear, I just haven't had time to straighten up, that's all.
And doesn't she ever eat at the table? All over the house, empty milk glasses, plates with cake crumbs.
Now, dear, just sit down and cool off.
We spend our whole lives trying to teach her to pick up her clothes, keep things tidy. Now look at this house. Make the people in Tobacco Road look like the country club set.
Oh, Jim, for heaven's sakes. The house just looks lived in, that's all.
Lived in by whom? Or what?
Well, there's no point in fussing about it now. You can't scold her.
Why I ever let her talk me into that deal, I'll never know.
Dear, you weren't talked into it. You volunteered.
All right, all right.
For Pete's sake, what's everybody been shouting about? I could hardly hear a thing on the phone.
Betty, I think you...
Now, Mother, remember?
You made that arrangement with your father, not with...
Oh, no, the deal was with both of you. No more do's or don'ts, you promised.
All right.
Remember, Father? I should have done this long ago. I wonder why I haven't heard from Don. If he calls, tell him I'll be ready about 7.
How could he call? You've been on the phone all afternoon.
Father?
I just made a statement. Is it all right if I use the phone now, Miss Anderson?
Oh, certainly, Father. Go right ahead.
Thank you. Look at that outfit she's wearing, Margaret. It's frightening.
I'll admit it's not very glamorous. I don't know why she likes that old wrapper.
It looks like something the Missionary Society sent back. That plus the curlers in the hair and that axle grease or whatever it is she puts on her face, it'd scare a man out of a year's growth. Well, she just set Bud back a year.
Oh, stop acting like a goon, Bud.
I don't know why you're so sensitive all of a sudden, dear. These things you're complaining about are not exactly new.
She simply lost all sense of responsibility, Margaret. Sense of neatness. Why, if anybody else in the family walked around the house looking like that, she'd raise the roof.
Yes, dear.
Margaret, look what's on my desk here in the den.
What is it?
A banana peel and half a cupcake.
Well, don't blame it on Betty. It could have been Kathy or Bud.
Bud doesn't leave food around. He eats it.
Banana peel?
It's possible.
Well, make your phone call, dear, and relax.
Now, this little item by the telephone. Did Bud leave this, too?
What's that?
Wave set. And again, it's surrounded by that ever-present accessory to feminine charm. Bobby pins.
You're having your troubles today, aren't you, dear?
They're not my troubles. I'm just concerned about Betty, that she hasn't learned to...
Make your phone call, dear. I'll take the wave set and the cupcake and the banana peel.
Let's see, I was going to call... Oh, no. Hello. Betty? Yes, she's here. Betty!
Yes, Father?
Come to the phone and bring your lunch. It's Janie again. Margaret, this is fantastic.
Oh, stop.
The very second we give Betty this independence she wanted, the whole house falls apart. Now we can't even get to the phone.
Well, what would you like me to do, Mr. Negotiator? Any suggestions?
Our daughter's character is disintegrating before our eyes.
Well, what are you going to do?
I'm not sure, but I can tell you this. I'm going to do something.
Thanks, Father. Hello? Oh, hello, Janie.
This is good for at least 2 hours.
Who answered the phone? That was my father. Oh, he's just fine.
Now she can't even tell the truth. Act 2 of Father Knows Best in just a few moments.
Monday means music on NBC. And next Monday evening, when you tune to this station, you'll hear Gordon MacRae and Gladys Swarthout co-starring in Friedrich von Flotow's immortal opera Martha. Dorothy Warren Scholl and Cesare Siepi will fill the guest spotlight on The Voice of Firestone as the program features the melodies of 4 musical comedy composers. Be sure to tune for The Voice of Firestone and melodies that never grow old. Later Monday evening, listen to the Telephone Hour and its guest, mezzo-soprano Blanche T. Bum. Among Miss T-Bomb's solos Monday will be the traditional American song Juanita and Because. It's the week's finest musical evening, Monday night on NBC. Be sure to listen.
Well, this is not to be told around, but parents sometimes make mistakes. Right now, out at the White Frame House on Maple Street, Jim Anderson is quite sure he made one. Yes, he feels he committed a rather considerable boo-boo when he agreed to give daughter Betty her independence and promised, for the present at least, to not allow himself the traditional parental prerogative of saying, do this or do that, or you can't do this or you can't do that. It's about an hour later now. Betty is upstairs dressing for an important date, and Jim is still fuming. Like this.
She took advantage of me, Margaret. She lured me into making that promise just so she could forget everything we've ever taught her.
Oh, nonsense. You can't expect her to toe the mark every second. Just because you found a few things scattered around the bathroom and her room was mussed up a little.
A little? It looked like Martin and Lewis had gone through the place in high gear.
Well, she's getting ready for a date with a new boy, and she's excited.
Is that any reason why she has to leave the whole house scattered with junk? Why she has to camp on the phone for hours on end? She's just thrown common sense to the four winds.
All right.
And that outfit she's wearing around here.
She's dressing, dear. She just threw that wrapper on to come downstairs.
Threw it on. That's the word for it, all right. Like something left over from Halloween. We've tried to teach her to take pride in her appearance.
She does, dear.
I can't understand why she'll fracture herself to look like a doll when she's with some boy who hasn't sense enough to pound sand in a rat hole. When she's around her own family, she doesn't care if she even looks human.
Well, I'm not going to argue the point, dear.
I'm not arguing. I'd just like to hear the scream she'd let out if anybody else walked around this house looking and acting like she does. In fact, maybe that's not a bad idea.
Well, I have nothing more to say on the subject. It's your problem, dear.
Give a child a little independence and they go hog wild.
Who are you talking to, Dad?
Nobody. I was just thinking. What are you doing?
Nothing. Just came down from upstairs. It isn't safe up there. Old Betty galloping around like crazy, scare a guy half to death.
I know what you mean, son. In fact, it's entirely possible that I may have to give your sister a little object lesson. I wonder what I did with that old tramp outfit I wore to the masquerade party a couple of years ago.
It's down in the basement.
Stay here, Bud. I'll be back in a minute.
Where you going?
Down in the basement.
Bud?
What do you want, Mom?
Where's your father?
He went down in the basement after something. What goes on with everybody around here tonight? Everybody's acting kind of goofy.
I know what you mean. In the case of one person, at least. Maybe it's the full moon or something. I don't know.
Hey, Betty. Hey, Mommy. Betty sent me down to ask if she could borrow your compact.
Which one?
The one with the rhinestones.
You're sure you won't lose it?
I'll be careful.
It's in my top dresser drawer.
Thanks, Mother. I don't know what I came down for. Why didn't she holler in the first place?
What'd you say, Angel?
Nothing. Ask you to do something and then they holler anyway.
Weren't you going somewhere tonight, Bud?
Well, I thought maybe I'd go over to Joe's.
Howdy, ma'am. You got a bite to eat for a fellow. What's down on his luck?
Oh! Jim, there's a man in the house.
Relax, honey. It's me.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Hey, that's a good outfit, Dad. You look like a real bum.
Jim Anderson, what do you think you're doing?
I'm going to show Betty what it's like to have someone walking around the house looking like something the cat dragged in.
Oh, dear.
I'm going to wear this outfit all evening. If she's going to parade around here looking like a ragbag, I'm going to do the same thing. If I can't reprimand her into changing her ways, by George, I'll embarrass her into doing it.
Well, if that isn't the silliest thing I ever heard of.
Nothing silly about it. I'm simply using basic psychology. She'll get the point. After all, one picture is worth 1,000 words.
You're a picture, all right.
Thank you, Bud. I'm going in the living room now and scatter some papers around. Lie down on the couch with my feet up. Smoke a horrible cigar. Possibly crack some peanuts, the shells of which I shall scatter hither and yon upon the floor. When Betty comes down, Margaret, send her in here.
Oh, me.
What's gotten into Dad?
I don't know, Bud. Most of the time, your father is a fairly sensible man. But there are times like this when he does some of the weirdest things.
Has anybody seen my doll, Bucky?
Back of the couch in the living room.
Who put it in there anyway? I've been looking for it.
Oh, I should have told her about...
It's all right. It's me.
Mommy, is that Daddy in there?
Sure it is. Relax, Trim.
Daddy's just dressed up in a funny outfit.
Why?
I'm not quite sure. Why don't you run over to Patty's house and play for a while?
All right, but it didn't look like Daddy to me.
This is a crazy house.
Well, I'm ready, Mother. How do I look?
Oh, you look lovely, dear. That's a beautiful dress.
Like my hair this way?
It's perfect. You look like you stepped right out of a picture.
Where's Father?
Oh, yes, speaking of pictures. Your father's in the living room.
I want to show him how I look.
Betty, wait a minute. I shouldn't do this to your father, but he's asked for it.
What do you mean?
You'll find out. Just do as I say. When you go in there, you'll find him in a rather unusual outfit. He's trying to prove something.
Prove what?
I don't know, but when you go in, act as if there's nothing unusual at all in the way he looks or what he's doing. Accept it as being perfectly natural.
Well, I don't understand, but I'll do it.
Remember, perfectly straight face.
I'll try. Hello, Father.
Oh, hello, daughter.
I thought I'd come in and show you my dress. Like it?
Yes.
Well, you look nice and comfortable.
What happened to that other thing you were wearing?
I just slipped that wrapper on to come down to the telephone.
Yeah. Well, I just slipped into these clothes to relax, you know. Person doesn't need to put on airs around the house.
I think you look charmingly casual.
All right, Princess. Your mother tipped you off, didn't she?
What do you mean, Father?
You know very well what I mean. I went to all the trouble to put on this get-up for a very definite reason. I wanted to illustrate to you graphically certain errors in your conduct, which, because of that ridiculous promise you talked me into this morning, I cannot explain to you directly.
Oh, you object to that old wrapper. All right, I won't wear it anymore. A suggestion is permissible.
And there are a couple of other things. I'm not saying do or don't, remember. I just want you to come with me upstairs.
All right.
I'm not going to criticize you. After all, I agreed you were an adult. We're just going to view a certain room in the house. I feel that what we will see there will convey my feelings much more eloquently than the words, which I am at present not at liberty to use.
What room are you talking about, Father?
Right up here. Shall we glance into the bathroom? The decor is most interesting.
I don't see anything.
Well, what happened to it?
Towels properly folded and hung on the racks. Bath brush in place. It looks fine to me.
Who cleaned it up?
I did.
Oh. Well, there's something else. Come over here. This I know will be interesting. Your bedroom. If it is possible to see over the... Well, where is everything?
I don't know what you're talking about, Father. It was mussed up a little while I was dressing, but I straightened it up in a minute. Can you see anything wrong?
Is that perfume bottle supposed to be on the dresser there?
That's where I always keep it.
Oh. Well, take the downstairs, for instance. I noticed a while ago that there were a number of empty milk glasses, banana peels, part of a cupcake.
Those were Kathy's. She and Patty Davis had a tea party this afternoon.
Oh. Well,
Jim?
Yes?
Will you come downstairs for a minute?
Let's go down, Father. Don will be here to pick me up in a minute.
Jim?
We're coming, Margaret. The reason I went to all this trouble, Princess, it just seemed if you were going to be an adult, as you insist you are, that, well, neatness and personal responsibility is so extremely important.
I realize that, Father.
Dear, there's something I'd like to speak to you about.
All right, honey. What is it?
When you changed into that ridiculous tramp outfit...
Honey, don't mention this outfit. I put it on only because of a misunderstanding.
It's not the reason that I want to talk to you about. You left the basement in a mess.
I did? All right. So this wasn't my day.
Oh, that's Don. Hand me my coat, will you, Mother?
Well, obviously, this is no place for an old tramp. I'll just...
Wait a minute. You stay here, Father. I want you to meet Don.
Betty, no.
Not in these clothes, Princess. I look like a bum.
I don't care what you look like. You're my father. And after all, this is our home. You can dress in any manner you please.
Oh, now, Betty, just slip out the door and...
Certainly not. Why, I wouldn't think of going out with a boy that you and Mother hadn't even met.
Betty, not now. We know that Don is a fine...
No, I insist that you meet him. It's my adult responsibility.
Well, I'm not going.
Father, you come back here. If those tramp clothes are good enough for the family, they're good enough for my friends.
This is a cruel thing to do, Betty.
You have it coming to you, Father. Oh, hello, Don. Come on in.
Thanks, Betty. Gee, you're ready. That's wonderful.
I'd like you to meet my family. Don, this is my mother.
How do you do, Mrs. Anderson?
Hello, Don.
And Don, this is my father.
Well, how do you do? How do you do?
How are you, son?
Fine.
Isn't Father cute?
Yeah.
My boy, your bewilderment at my attire is understandable. You see,
Doesn't he make a beautiful bum?
Yeah.
I suppose I should tell you why he's wearing that silly outfit. He and Mother are going to a costume party, and he was just trying it on.
Oh, sure. Gee, I wondered.
Had you fooled there for a minute, didn't we?
Yeah, you sure did, Mr. Anderson. I couldn't figure it out.
Shall we go?
Yeah. Good night, and nice to have met you both.
Nice to have met you, Don.
Have a good time. Oh, that girl.
Well, she certainly pulled you out of that one.
I thought she was just trying to embarrass me.
Yes, dear, and she knew that's what you thought. I wonder when you'll stop trying to outguess the children.
Gee, that was a really thoughtful thing of Betty, making up that masquerade story.
Father, I forgot to tell you. I'll be home around 11.
Okay, Princess.
Good night, you little boy, Father.
Good night, you grown-up daughter.
We'll be back in just a moment.
Every weekday evening, you'll want to set your dial to this same NBC station for America's #1 comedy family, Fibber McGee and Molly. Fibber gets himself in and out of more jams than a little boy at the preserve cabinet, and it all adds up to a fun-filled listening. Be sure to make it a regular habit to listen to the mirth-quaking adventures of Fibber McGee and Molly every night. And keep up to the minute on the news of the world by tuning to Morgan Beatty as he reports the latest happenings from throughout the globe. Also, a 5 times a week feature on NBC is One Man's Family, the intriguing adventures of Mother and Father Barber and their bewildering offspring. Listen to all of these programs every weekday evening on the NBC Radio Network.
Well, it turned out to be a rather peaceful evening at the Andersons after all. Margaret and Jim and Kathy and Bud went to bed about 10 and all slept soundly. Well, all except one. Jim has been a little restless.
Honey, it's 12 o'clock.
Oh, what of it?
Where's Betty?
What are you talking about?
There's a car parked out in front. I woke up just now and realized those kids are sitting out there.
Oh, Jim.
After all that big talk Betty gave me about being grown up and responsible.
Jim, where are you going?
I'm going to the window and call her. Betty? Betty?
Is that you, Mr. Anderson?
Yes, where's Betty?
Well, she went in an hour ago, but I can't get my car started. Will you come down and give me a push?
All right, Don. Oh, why don't I keep my big mouth shut?
Join us again next week when we'll be back with Father Knows Best, starring Robert Young as Jim Anderson. Father Knows Best is an NBC Radio Network production in cooperation with Cavalier Enterprises. In our cast were Helen Strome as Kathy, Gene Vanderpyle, Rhoda Williams, Ted Donaldson, and Gil Stratton, Jr. Father Knows Best, based on characters created by Ed James, is written by Paul West and Roswell Rogers, directed by Arthur Jacobson, and transcribed in Hollywood. This is Bill Foreman speaking.
74 years ago, February 25th, 1954, Father Knows Best. And yes, the best laid plans of Father sometimes backfire. Coming up next, Fibber McGee and Molly.
Beacons brings the moving prices down. Beacons has the lowest cost in town. We cost you less cause we move you faster. Every man is a moving master. We're the best train moving men around.
Did you ever see a Beacons man at work? That's poetry in moving.
Beacons brings the moving prices down. Yeah. Beacons.
Now there are no local moving rates lower than Beacons.
We go back 85 years to February 25th, 1941, as we visit Wistful Vista and see what's going on in the household of Fibber McGee and Molly.
The Johnson Wax Program with Fibber McGee and Molly. The makers of Johnson's Wax and Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat present Fibber McGee and Molly, written by Don Quinn, with music by the King's Men and Billy Mills Orchestra. The show opens with I See the Moon at Noon.
Wilcox, why should I wax my floors? What does the wax really do for them?
Well, that's a good fundamental question, and I can answer it very clearly. Have you ever rubbed an apple to make it shine? Do you realize that what made it shine was a thin coat of wax with which nature protects fruit and flowers? It's true. And the use of genuine wax on floors is also for protection. When you put Johnson's Wax on your floors, you're protecting them against scratches, stains, and wear of all kinds. The wax coat is a glowing shield of protection. And just as rubbing the apple made it more beautiful, polishing your floors with genuine Johnson's Wax adds greatly to their beauty. And for that matter, to the beauty of your entire home. And there's a third reason for Johnson waxing your floors. It saves you work all year, does away with tiresome floor scrubbing. And besides floors, there are 100 extra uses for Johnson's Wax in your home. May I urge you to buy some tomorrow? For the last few years, a certain citizen of Wistful Vista has been quietly collecting bottles. If you can collect bottles quietly. And here, loading his loot into the car to take it downtown and sell it, we find that collector of infernal residue and his patient spouse, Fibber McGee and Molly.
Thank goodness that's about all. Ain't got room for many more in that back seat. Hand me that last carton, will you, Molly? Thanks.
You're welcome, dearie. Now you can do something for me.
Sure, what?
Look,
Since 1938, you've carefully saved every bottle that came into the house.
Yeah.
And I never asked you why. I was never one to pry into your private life. If you wanted to collect bottles or buttons or butterflies or baboons, it was all right with me. But now I'd like to know what your idea was, and if you don't tell me, I think I'm going to scream.
Gee, I'm sorry, Molly. I thought all the time you knew I've been saving those bottles for the refund.
The refund?
Sure. Instead of trotting down to the grocery every day with 2 ginger ale or root beer bottles and coming home with a dime, I thought I'd save them for a couple of years and really collect some dough. Catch on to it?
Well, heavenly days. And how much do you expect to get for the lot, me bold financier?
Well, averaging 2 cents per bottle, and I got exactly 537 bottles. I figure I'll get about $11. And that ain't hay.
And to think how many glass blowers have been wasting their breath when they might have been learning the piccolo. $11 for 3 years' work.
What do you mean, 3 years' work? It ain't been work.
What?
It's been fun.
What you mean?
It's been my hobby. It's kept me off the streets.
Well, where are you taking them?
Grocery store. You want to go along?
I wouldn't miss it for a 40-acre farm with Clark Gable as hired man. Let's go.
Okay, climb in.
Well, where'll I sit? You got both seats full of bottles.
Well, sit up in front there. You can make a kind of a little nest among the root beer and ginger ale bottles.
Fine. They were soft drinks, so I ought to be quite comfortable.
Now, don't bust any of them. I got a lot of time and money in this stuff.
You got a lot of water in them, too. Something's dripping down my neck.
Now, that's just the rinse water. Some of it ain't quite dry yet. Some of them ain't. Well, here we go.
Hey there, Johnny. Hello, daughter.
Oh, hello there, Mr. Oldtimer.
If you're going downtown, would you mind if I rode as far as... Hey, what you doing, Johnny? Bootlegging?
No, I ain't bootlegging. I'm taking these bottles back for a refund.
Is that so?
Yep.
From the looks of the bottles, you must have threw quite a party, kid. Why didn't you invite me? I'm great at parties. Do card tricks, impersonations, and I can take my vest off without removing my coat.
Well, that's very interesting, Mr. Oldtimer, but we didn't give a party.
I've been saving these bottles for 3 years, Oldtimer.
What for, Johnny?
Well, it's just a hobby with him, Mr. Oldtimer. Haven't you got a hobby?
I got 2 hobbies, daughter. I'm a string saver, and I never step on cracks in the sidewalk.
Well, every man to his taste, Oldtimer. I collect bottles, so you collect string.
And I've got a blue serge coat that collects lint.
That's pretty good, Snooky, but that ain't the way I heard it. The way I heard it, one feller says to t'other feller, he says, did you hear this Fibber McGee and Molly on the Lux Radio Theater last night?
Well, what'd the other fella say?
Nothing, Johnny. He just sneered. Well, I guess you ain't got room enough for me to ride with you, Johnny. I'll walk down to the corner and wait for a streetcar.
Why, the streetcars don't go past that corner, Mr. Oldtimer.
That's why I like to wait there, daughter. It's quiet. So long.
Now, what's the matter with this thing? It started off all right this morning. Dad rat the dad.
Hi, mister.
Oh, hello there, little girl. Now, don't bother me now on account of...
Gee, where'd you get all the bottles, mister? Criminy, is that ever a snag of 'em, though?
Hey, watch your language there, sis. I got my wife with me.
Hey, what you gonna do with all the bottles?
I'm going to take them back to the store for a rebate. I says I'm returning them for a rebate. Rebate. Don't you know what a rebate is?
Sure I do, I bet you. It's when you put another worm on the hook. But gee, mister, you can't catch enough fish to fill all those bottles.
That rat it, sis, I ain't going fishing.
Don't you like to fish?
Sure I like to fish, but...
So do I, mister. Can I go with you?
Where?
Fishing.
Look, sis, get this through that little sunbonnet full of sawdust, will you? I ain't going fishing.
I know it.
Well?
Why?
Because in the first place, I ain't got time, and in the second place, the season ain't open, and in the third place, I don't want to. And in the fourth, fifth, and sixth places, I got to take these bottles back.
What for?
For a rebate.
Well, I guess this is where I came in, and my mama doesn't like to have me stay through 2 shows. So long, mister.
Get them brakes fixed. Well, come on, Molly. Here's the grocery store.
All right, dearie. And believe me, it'll be a relief to get up off of these things.
Also, come why?
Well, there were 3 mustard bottles leering at me like I was a piece of corned beef.
Well, I'll see. I'll take a few samples in first. Now, let me see. 1 ginger ale, 1 ketchup, 1 grape juice, 1 root beer, 1 horseradish. That ought to give them an idea.
Yeah, it'd give me one if I was them, but I hope they don't think of it. Well, good luck to you, dearie.
Thanks. I'll be back in just a minute, and you can help me carry in the rest of the... Whoop! Dad, brat it, Bud. Why don't you look where... Oh, hi, Nick.
Well, for scream's sakes, Fizzer. Excuse me for being such a big clumsy. I guess my feet are all thumbs.
Oh, don't worry about the bottles you broke, Mr. DePoplis. They were just a handful of empties.
Oh, is that so? I'd have got at least 11 cents refund on them bottles. You going to pay me for them, Nick?
Certainly. How much?
Well, I think he said 11 cents, Mr. DePoplis.
Oh, sure. Well, here's 2 bits apiece, Fizzer.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nick. I can't make change.
Well, take the quarter, McGee, and I'll give Mr. DePoplis 3 more bottles. Here, Mr. DePoplis, here's your change.
Oh, thank you.
Hey.
This is being a lot of fun, Cupid. Here's $2. Give me some more and I'll break them off the biscuit.
Cut that out. You think I want to get pinched for all this broken glass all over the sidewalk? Lay off, DePoplis.
Huckly-duckly, Fizzer. And look, Mrs. DePoplis is telling me to ask you if you are caring to stop at our house some nights this week for a game of compact bridge. Don't do it, because she hates bridge. So long, Fizzer. So long, Cupid.
Goodbye, Mr. DePoplis. Now, McGee, don't step in any of that broken glass.
I already did.
Oh, dear, let me see it. Maybe I can...
It's all right. I stepped in some iodine, too. It's funny, that got a big laugh last week. Oh, well. Well, come on, Molly. Hold the door open for me.
All right.
Hi, Mr. Sale. Can you...
Be with you in just a minute, Mr. McGee. I'm waiting on a customer. Was there anything else, Mr. Wilcox?
Well, let me think. Oh, yes, I want a small box of curry powder. And send all this stuff right over to my apartment, will you please?
Oh, you-hoo, Mr. Wilcox.
Hi, Harlow. What was that stuff you just asked for?
Well, hello, folks. I just asked for a small box of curry powder.
Curry powder?
Shucks, you never told us you had a horse, Harlow.
Why, I haven't. This is the powder I put in the sauce when I make curry.
You?
You mean you cook, Mr. Wilcox?
Well, sure, doesn't Fibber?
He does not. And I wouldn't think of letting him mess up my kitchen either.
Why, Molly, I'm ashamed of you.
What?
Why, there's no excuse for husbands not messing around in the kitchen these days if they want to. What if they do mess up the floor?
Excuse us, folks, but this is the part of the thing that pays for the stuff. What you mean, Harlow?
Well, I mean about... I mean about the linoleum being properly protected with Johnson's self-polishing glow coat. The no-rubbing, no-buffing polish that shines as it dries. And what well-kept kitchen floor isn't in these modern times? Why, what if the old man does spill a gob of gravy or a splatter of hen fruit on the floor?
Oh, dear.
Who cares? It can be wiped up in a jiffy with a damp cloth.
Say, that'd be a great premium to give away with every can of Johnson's self-polishing glow coat, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't what?
A jiffy. A pearl-handled jiffy to wipe the spots off the floor in. That be swell?
Oh, don't be silly.
Oh, don't you be silly.
Excuse me, Mr. McGee, you're next.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Sale. Well, we'll see you later, Wilcox.
And keep your curry up, Mr. Wilcox.
Yeah, stop in at our house sometimes. I'll fry you a nice batch of stupefied crandall whims. With raisins. You like them?
I love them, if they're fried in deep fat.
Now then, what was it for you, Mr. McGee?
I want a refund on these bottles.
Now, let me see. You have a penny coming on the root beer, a nickel on the ginger ale. What's this?
Oh, that's a horseradish bottle. So it's all washed and sterilized.
Sorry, no refund on those.
Well, how about the grape juice?
We don't carry that brand anymore.
The mustard?
Nope. Just on the root beer and ginger ale. Here's 10 cents. You can take
Hey, wait. I got a car full of them outside, bud. Just wait till I...
Wait a minute, Mr. McGee.
Huh?
How many root beer and ginger ale bottles have you?
Oh, I'd say about 170, which would come to about $5.75, but you...
Oh, no, you don't.
Huh?
You haven't bought a dozen bottles of that stuff from me in 5 years. Take them back where you got them. This is a grocery, not a junkyard.
Now, you look here, Mr. Sale. If that's the way you're going to act, you're liable to lose our account.
Mrs. McGee, I've been trying to lose your account ever since you opened it. It's more bother than it's worth.
Oh, yeah? Well, it'll be all right with us, too, Si.
Sure it will.
That last spinach you sent us had so much sand in it, I had to eat it with a niblick.
But, Mr. Sale, why has our account been so much trouble?
I'll show you. Look, here's your last order slip. Our delivery truck went clear across town to bring you 1 egg, 2 apples, 4 macaroons, and a box of toothpicks.
Say, who ordered those toothpicks?
I did, Molly.
What for?
Well, I was working on my ship model, and I ran out of lumber. Well, okay, bud, if that's the way you feel about it, give me my dime for these 2 bottles.
Oh, now look what you've done. You've got broken glass all over my rhubarb.
Oh, my.
Get out of here, and don't come back.
Oh, but look, I got a car full of bottles that I've been saving.
I don't care if you've got a prairie schooner full of platinum. I don't want it. Go away!
Home?
No,
Where?
drugstore.
Oh.
And furthermore, Mr. Kramer, if I'd ever suspected you wasn't going to make good on them bottles, I'd have never bought all my postage stamps in your drugstore.
What'd he say?
Shook his head.
What'd you do?
Shook my fist.
What'd he do?
Shook a shotgun.
What'd you do?
Shook. Hey, sis, I got these bottles here a while back, and I'd like to get a refund.
Sorry, sir. That was when we were under the NRA. No refunds now.
Oh, but I want my dime.
You can't have it. You've washed off the little blue eagle.
Hey, Bud, I got a few bottles.
Sorry, I've taken the pledge.
Look, mister, I've been everywhere in town. Do you refund money on...
On nothing. Beat it.
Well?
I guess I'm a chump, Molly. It's no use. Shucks, I thought I had a swell idea collecting these bottles, but, well, I guess I flopped.
Oh, now, don't take it to heart, dearie. Everybody sticks their neck out now and then.
Yeah.
That's why they have portholes on boats.
Yeah, but shucks, who'd have...
Oh, there you are, Mr. McGee. I've been looking all over Wistful Vista for you.
Hi, Effie.
Hello, Abigail. What was it you wanted?
Well, someone told me that Mr. McGee had several hundred old bottles he wanted to sell, and I was so afraid he'd dispose of them before I found him.
Well, there's no use in crying. Oh, what? What'd you say, Uppy?
She sounds like an angel in disguise, McGee, and one of the cleverest disguises I ever saw.
You mean you want to buy these bottles, Uppy?
Indeed I do, Mr. McGee. How many have you?
Why about 500, but...
Oh, splendid, splendid. Oh, what a lucky girl I am, really. 500 perfectly good bottles. But I warn you, Mr. McGee, I drive a hard bargain.
Well...
I'm offering you $50 for the entire lot.
Heavenly days, $50.
Well, 60 then.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Uppy. That's ridiculous. Why, when I tell you how much I expected to get for these bottles, you...
Well, $75, and that is my final offer.
Sold to the lady in the prematurely gray fur coat.
Say, I don't quite... This is so sudden. Look, what do you want these bottles for, Uppy?
Don't you wish you knew, you clever boy?
Oh,
you know the old saying, ask me no questions, and I'll tell you no anyway. Now here, Mr. McGee, here's the $75, and you may dump those bottles in my backyard any time today.
Pinch me, McGee. Ouch! Thank you. And thank you, Abigail.
Oh, no, thank you. And now, to celebrate the deal, I insist on taking you to dinner at the 400 Club.
What?
Oh, come now. I shan't take no for an answer.
Well, there's no danger of you getting it for an answer, Mrs. Uppington.
I should say not. I suddenly got an appetite that'd make a steam shovel lower its bucket in shame. Climb in, Uppy. Come on, let's go.
Oh, but where shall I sit, Mr. McGee?
Here, I'll make room for you, Abigail.
Oh, what fun, really.
Ain't it, though?
Well, here we go. And don't let the horseradish get smart with you, Abigail.
The King's men singing The Covered Wagon Rolled Right Along.
Oh, the covered wagon rolled right along, while the pioneers gave out a happy song. Me and Pappy did the driving, Mammy cooked and kept us thriving, and the covered wagon rolled right along. We left Kentucky on the 10th of May. Pappy said,
I'll get our victuals every day.
Every day?
Mammy, you just grease the skillet. If we need some food, I'll kill it.
And the covered wagon rolled right along. Pappy's pants were made from skins of buffalo, poor Buff. But when winter came and brought the ice and snow, cold and rough, Pappy's pants ran out of leather. Mammy prayed for milder weather, and the covered wagon rolled right along. Once a wildcat jumped at Mammy from the rear. Pappy winked an eye and said, now don't you fear. If he really tries to crowd her, we'll be having wildcat chowder, and the covered wagon rolled right along. Now at playing poker, Pappy won his fame. Once he got an Indian chief into a game. Pappy wound up with 4 deuces and a squaw with 6 papooses, and the covered wagon rolled right along. Pappy sold the mules and then went on a spree. And he said, at last I got my liberty. Mammy said, cut out your bragging, as she hitched him to the wagon, and the prairie schooner rolled right along. Now at last old California came in view, and we realized the troubles we'd been through. Me and Ma are lucky creatures. Pappy's making Western features, and the covered wagon rolls and rolls right along.
Boy, oh boy, what a day. You know, Molly, for a while there today, I almost begun to have doubts if I could sell them bottles.
Say, what on earth do you suppose Mrs. Uppington wants them for?
I don't know, but I kind of regret leaving them go at $75. I wish I'd asked $100.
Well, you know, it cost her almost that anyway. I saw the bill she signed for dinner at the 400 Club.
Yeah?
You know how much?
No.
$22.
$22? Oh, that couldn't be just for that one meal for the three of us. She must be boarding there by the week.
No, sir, it was nearly $7 apiece.
Say, that was a mighty nice dinner, too, wasn't it?
I thought you said it wasn't so hot.
Well, that was before I knew it cost $7. And I still say, though, that was the worst cider I ever drunk.
You do? Say, dear, that wasn't cider. That was champagne.
It was?
Sure.
I thought the waiter said his mother made it.
No, he did not. He said it was Mom's.
Who's that?
Search me. Better get that $75 out of sight. Come in.
Well, hello there, folks. How's every little thing?
Why, just wonderful, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Oh, better than they've been for a long time, Gildy, old man.
Really?
Why, certainly.
Well, that's fine, McGee. I just stopped in, McGee, to ask you if you could get into one of my suits.
Well, we could both get into one of your suits. Why should we?
Why, sure, he's got clothes of his own.
Yes, I know, but I thought that, how you fixed for groceries, McGee?
Groceries?
Hey, what is this? Wait a minute. First you offer me your old clothes, then you offer us food. Dad ratted Gildersleeve, if you think for 1 minute
No. Take it easy, little chum. Take it easy. It's no disgrace to be poor.
Oh, I'll say it isn't.
What are you driving at anyway, you big baboon?
Now, look here, little pal. Why don't you let me make you a small loan? Sort of ties you over until...
Dad ratted Gildersleeve, you cut that out. I don't want any money, and I don't want any clothes, and I don't want any groceries. Well, shucks, anybody think we didn't know where the next meal was coming from?
Well, do you?
What's that?
Now, Mrs. McGee, maybe I can talk sensibly with you. I know all about it. Mrs. Uppington told me.
She told you what, Gildersleeve?
About how she got word that you had your car full of junk and trying to sell it, McGee. Imagine Fibber McGee, my pal, my neighbor, reduced to selling old bottles. Why didn't you let somebody know, McGee? We'd all been glad to help you.
Well, of all the...
Well, I'll be it.
It's all right, chum. We won't say a word about this outside. But when Mrs. Uppington told me she felt so sorry for you that she took you in and bought you a warm meal, then paid you $75 for a useless ton of old bottles, well, that got me, McGee.
Oh, so that's why she... Oh!
That does it. That absolutely does it. Molly, never let me see another bottle in this house as long as I live.
There's only one bottle left in the house, dearie.
Well, where is it?
Upstairs.
Well, go get it and throw it away.
Impossible.
Why?
Uncle Dennis won't let go of it.
Fibber and Molly will be back in just a moment. When that young son of yours goes tromping across your clean kitchen floor in his wet, muddy shoes, do you scold him and then feel sorry about it afterwards? Well, it's a natural thing to do. But isn't it better to protect your floors with Johnson's self-polishing Glow Coat and not have to worry about it at all? Glow Coat is the easy, modern way to keep linoleum floors clean and sparkling with a minimum of work. All you do is apply and let dry. Without any rubbing or buffing, your floors are protected with a gleaming, long-lasting polish. Glow Coat keeps the colors of linoleum looking like new. Makes the linoleum itself last much longer. So you see, Glow Coat saves twice. Saves you tiresome work and saves your linoleum. In millions of homes, Women Swear by Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat. Be sure to buy a can tomorrow. Oh, yes, remember, you save money on the larger sizes.
You know, Molly, what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to buy Gildersleeve a big, expensive present just because he tried to be so nice to us.
Yeah. Mrs. Uppington was nice, too, McGee.
Yeah?
Though she didn't have to run and tell Mr. Gildersleeve about it.
No, but I certainly give her a lot of credit.
You're going to pay the money right back, aren't you?
No, for that, she's got to give me a lot of credit. Good night.
Good night, all.
This is Harlow Wilcox, speaking for the makers of Johnson's Wax and Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat, inviting you to be with us again next Tuesday night. Good night.
Here's a special message to all high school boys.
Fellow classmen, if your folks are like mine and say you should have some real work to do around the house, well, here's a tip. Ask for the job of cleaning and waxing the car. There's nothing to it. Use Johnson's Carnu, C-A-R-N-U. It cleans and wax polishes in one simple operation, and if you're any good at all, you'll be finished in about an hour. Don't forget the name, Johnson's Carnu.
85 years ago, February 25th, 1941, Fibber McGee and Molly. And I'll admit it, I miss glass bottles. I do, because drinks always seemed to taste better in those, didn't they? Fibber and Molly here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Okay, tomorrow we get to drama with Calling All Cars from 1935, the two-man crime wave. Also, Casey Press Photographer, Stotts Cotsworth in 1944. Mr. President from 1950 and The Adventures of Frank Merriwell. That's all going to be tomorrow on the podcast. On Friday, we'll have comedies with Lum and Abner, Jack Benny, The Aldrich Family, and X-1. And on Saturday, Westerns in World War II with Have Gun Will Travel and Gunsmoke, and the Lux Radio Theater production of Guadalcanal Diary. On Sunday, drama with Suspense, Mr. District Attorney, Dragnet, and Quiet Please. On Monday, Phil Harris and Alice Faye, George Burns and Gracie Allen, Jack Benny, and Charlie McCarthy. Tuesday, we'll have the Screen Directors Playhouse production of The Pale Face, starring Bob Hope, Abbott and Costello, The Great Gildersleeve, starring Willard Waterman for a change, and The Aldrich Family. And on Wednesday, a week from today, we will have drama with The Man Called X, starring Herbert Marshall, Dangerous Assignment, starring Brian Dunleavy, Nick Carter, Master Detective, starring Lon Clark, and a 1962 episode of Suspense, The Doom Machine. That's all coming up the week ahead here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Up next, speaking of Ezra Stone, The Aldrich Family is next.
KLM. Why, KLM, Royal Dutch Airlines, first choice of world travelers.
You say it's a wonderful world when you're flying Royal Dutch KLM. Stop over anywhere in the world when you're flying Royal Dutch KLM. You feel just like a king. You love everything, flying with those friendly Flying Dutchmen. Wherever you go in the world, above all, fly Royal Dutch. Fly Royal Dutch KLM.
Now on Classic Radio Theater, we go back 83 years, February 25th, 1943, Ezra Stone in The Aldrich Family.
Henry Aldrich! Coming, Mother!
The Aldrich Family, a special rebroadcast for you soldiers, sailors, and Marines of the United Nations.
typical teenage boy has always scampered across the American scene. First came Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn, and then Penrod, and nowadays there's Henry Aldrich. And Henry adds his own individual flavor to every mishap he bumps into. The scene opens in the Aldrich front hall. The time is evening.
Mary! Mary, are you in the living room?
Yes, Henry, come on in.
Could you come out in the hall, please? I want to speak to you about something important.
Henry, don't you realize Muriel Watson is in the living room and she wants to say hello to you?
Listen, Mary, I'm in no condition to bother with Muriel Watson. Boy, of all the... I want you to put in a phone call for me.
To whom?
Just Kathleen. And say I'm very sorry I won't be able to see her tonight.
Henry, I thought you said you were taking her to the movies tonight.
I was going to, but her folks won't let her go. And, gee, it's the picture I want to see.
What's that, Henry? What were you saying?
Nothing, Mother. Nothing of any importance.
Well, Henry, I have a guest in the living room, and you'll have to put in your own phone call.
But, Mary... Mother, would you be willing to call Mary back here and tell her that the only way this family can get along is to have everybody cooperate?
What is it you want her to do?
Look, couldn't you phone Kathleen that I won't be over tonight?
Dear, I thought you were crazy about Kathleen.
I am. I like her. But I can't see her every night.
Did you see her last night?
No.
Or have you seen her any night this week?
No. But I'm willing to see her tomorrow night. I'll answer the phone. It's probably Homer wanting to know where I'm going to meet him.
Well, it seems to me, Henry, you're taking your best girl just a bit for granted.
Hello?
Hello, Henry. This is Kathleen.
Oh, I was just going to... hello?
Henry, I'm awfully sorry, but would you mind not coming over tonight?
Who, I?
Yes, something's just come up, and I'm awfully sorry, Henry.
Well, that's all right, Kathleen. As a matter of fact...
You can come over tomorrow night, though, I think.
Oh, well, that's an idea.
Henry, if you're going to the movies with Homer, why don't you ask Kathleen to go along?
Mother, do you want everybody to hear you?
What's that, Henry?
Goodbye, Kathleen, and thanks very much.
Goodbye.
Henry, you mean you're going over there?
Why, I tell you, Mother, well, it's sort of a coincidence. Hello?
Number, please.
Elm 232.
Elm 232.
Henry, won't you please go in there and talk to Muriel while I go up and change my dress?
With Muriel? What's there to talk to her about?
Henry, she's an awfully pretty girl.
No, Mary, I'm going to the movies with Homer.
Hello?
Hello, Homer. This is Hen.
Hi. Say, I was just going to call you.
Yeah? Where will I meet you?
Why, I tell you, Henry, I don't think I can go to the movies tonight.
What's that?
Well, something else just came up that I don't have any control over. That's what I was just going to call you about.
I know, but Homer, you can't do a thing like that. You did the same thing last night.
Henry, could I help it if something came up last night, too?
But gee whiz.
I've got to go now. I'll see you tomorrow.
But Homer.
Bye.
And now listen, Homer. Gee whiz.
Henry?
Yes? Who's calling me?
It's Muriel, Henry. Wouldn't you like to come in here?
Why, I tell you... Who, me? Well, what did you want?
Nothing in particular. I just thought maybe you'd like to talk with him. Are you upset about something?
Boy, I'll say. My best friend Homer Brown, he just busted a date with me.
Oh, yes, I remember. Homer's going over to Kathleen's tonight, isn't he?
Who, Homer?
Yes. She said he was over there last night, too.
Who, Homer?
Yes.
Over to Kathleen's? Oh, no, Muriel. You've got it all mixed up. Homer runs around with Agnes.
With Agnes? Then why do you suppose Kathleen told me a thing like that?
She didn't. She probably said that Agnes told her that... excuse me while I answer the phone.
Well, I don't know how I could have made a mistake like that, though.
Well, frankly, Muriel, I think you ought to be a little more careful.
Henry Aldrich, are you being rude to Muriel?
Who, I, Mary? Gee whiz, when a person goes around saying it's Kathleen when it's Agnes, and I know perfectly well... Hello?
Hello, this is Agnes.
What's that? Kathleen?
No, my goodness, Henry, it's Agnes.
Oh, hello.
Listen, Henry, could I speak with Homer, please?
Homer isn't here.
He isn't. Was he there last night, Henry?
No, something came up.
Well, that's what I suspected. That's exactly what I suspected. Goodbye.
What's that? Agnes, where is he?
Henry?
Yes, Mother?
Could you bring that light around here so I can see to read, please?
Yes, sure.
Dear, I thought you said last evening you were going over to Kathleen's tonight.
Who, I, Mother?
Well, didn't you phone her last night and break a date with her and change it to tonight?
I know, but I decided I'd just stay home and get acquainted with the family for a change.
Henry, I want you to look at me. What is the matter?
Mother, will you tell me something? I mean, will you tell it to me frankly?
I'll try to.
Did you like Kathleen?
Well, yes,
Henry, of course. Only why do you ask, did I like her?
No reason. Only I was just wondering. Gee, did you ever notice when she used to go down the street how she'd always be smiling?
Dear, has something happened to Kathleen?
Happened to her? No, not especially. But do you know how I'll always think of her? I mean, for as long as I live, I'll always remember how she loved chocolate marshmallow sundaes.
What's that?
Gee, the poor kid, she kept me broke half the time. But I didn't mind.
Henry, you talk as though Kathleen Anderson were dead.
Well, so far as I'm concerned, she is. She's a thing of the past. Mother, let's just drop the subject. Please don't even mention Kathleen anymore. I'm tired of hearing about her.
But, Henry, I've hardly mentioned her.
If that doorbell should ring right this minute, and I should open and see Homer Brown standing there, I'd haul off and... Oh, boy.
Dear, wasn't that the doorbell?
Yes, Mother, I'll answer it.
Well, Henry, please at least unclench your fist.
I'm not going to hit him hard. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get something out of this hall closet.
Now, Henry?
Mother, I hope you don't think I'm going to let him come to this house and add insult to injury to me, do you? Well.
Hello.
Oh, gee, it's you.
Henry, what are you doing with that baseball bat?
Nothing.
Is Mary ready?
Who is it, Henry?
It's Muriel, Mrs. Aldrich. Henry, is it all right for me to go into the living room?
Oh, yes, sure.
Oh, hello there, dear. My goodness, but doesn't your hair look nice?
Do you like it this way, Mrs. Aldrich? Do you like it, Henry?
What's that?
If you'll excuse me, Muriel, I'll go upstairs and tell Mary you're here.
All right, Mrs. Aldrich.
Boy.
Henry, I'm awfully glad you're home.
Boy.
What's the matter, Henry?
Muriel, would you be willing to drop into Kathleen's on your way home and deliver a note for me?
Oh, Kathleen?
Well, that is, if I can find the darn thing.
Is it very personal, Henry?
No. Gee whiz. Do you mind if I dump out my pockets here on the sofa beside you?
Oh, no, of course not. Oh, why don't you sit down here next to me?
What do you suppose I could have done with that note? I remember distinctly writing it in Latin class today. And then
Henry, do you mind if I tell you something I've always wanted to tell you, but never felt I knew you well enough before to?
What?
Well, I think you've just been throwing yourself away on Kathleen.
Really? You know, maybe it was a good thing I lost that note.
Of course. As a matter of fact, I think it was terrible of her to break up a beautiful friendship like that you and Homer had between yourselves.
You do?
I'm going to have a talk with Homer and tell him how awful you feel.
Oh, well...
Henry, do you mind if I fix that lock of hair that's standing up on the back of your head?
Oh, gee, is that up again?
Somebody ought to follow you around just all day long. There.
Is it down now?
If I weren't so busy, I'd be glad to follow you around.
Gee whiz, can you imagine that? I never even noticed it before.
Never noticed what?
Your eyes are practically the same color as mine.
They are? Henry, you have no idea how much respect I have for you.
For me? Why?
You're the only boy I've ever met that's never tried to kiss me.
What's that?
That's right, Henry.
Well, gee, I'm glad you feel that way. Because I don't think a fellow... the minute he sits down on the sofa... Well, you know... he ought to... you know what I mean?
Yes, Henry.
Well...
Henry, are you in the living room?
Gee whiz. Yes, Mary.
My goodness, do you know anything about that phone call that just came?
What phone call?
Mother's on the phone right this minute. Don't you have a teacher by the name of Miss Elliott?
Yes, sure, in Latin. She's a darn good-looking teacher.
Oh, my goodness, wait till I tell Mother. Mother, let me tell you what Henry just said.
What's that, Mary? Listen, I'm getting along all right in Latin.
Alice, is breakfast all ready?
Yes, Sam. Sit down and I'll make some toast for you.
What's the news in the morning paper?
Well, dear, first, there's several things I'm anxious to talk to you about.
Yes?
Dear, while you were out last evening, a phone call came. And, Sam, I don't think I've ever been so upset in my life.
Who was the call from?
It was from Henry's Latin teacher. Her name is Miss Elliott.
Alice, I've always told you Henry would never be any good at languages.
Now, wait, Sam, because even when I tell you, you're not going to believe me.
You mean he's leading the class?
Now, remember, dear, I'm only telling you what Miss Elliott told me. When Henry handed in his Latin paper yesterday, he enclosed with it a note.
A note?
Yes, Sam, a note to Miss Elliott.
Well?
Don't you understand, dear? Henry thinks he's in love with his Latin teacher.
What's that? Now, wait a minute.
Sam, I knew Henry was upset. He hasn't eaten for 2 days now. But I supposed it was over some trouble he was having with Kathleen.
What did he say in the note?
The usual thing. Why don't you pay any attention to me? What have I done that's offended you? And things like how much he wants to be with her.
Yeah? Well?
And here's what we decided Miss Elliott should do. She's going to ask Henry to come into her classroom this afternoon and have a little talk with him.
Yeah? Come to think of it, Alice, didn't Henry take Latin under old Miss Dudley at the beginning of this term?
Yes, and then he suddenly switched.
Yes? To Miss Elliott?
Yes, Sam. That only goes to show you never know what's going on inside a boy's head.
Mother?
Yes, Henry?
Is breakfast ready? Oh, hello, Father.
Hello, Henry.
Boy, do I feel good.
You feel good?
I've just been catching up on my Latin.
What's that?
And, boy, I can hardly wait to get to class today.
Henry, tell me, how are you and Kathleen getting along these days?
Kathleen, Father? Gee, I'm not interested in Kathleen.
No?
I'll answer the phone.
Will you have some bacon, Alice?
No, thank you, Sam. I can't eat a thing.
Save some bacon for me, Father. I'm very hungry. Hello?
Hello, is this Henry?
Yes.
Well, this is Muriel. I was just talking to someone on the phone about you.
About me? Who are you talking to?
Homer Brown. And Henry, he's very sorry he broke up your friendship with Kathleen and wants very much to be friends with you.
Well, boy, am I glad to hear that. And look, Muriel, you're going to the movies with me tonight, aren't you?
Oh, yes, I'm looking forward to it. Only, Henry, do you mind if Homer goes with us?
What's that?
Henry, Homer felt so bad about everything. I thought the least I could do was to ask him over for dinner.
For dinner at your house?
Now, aren't you glad you didn't send that note to Kathleen?
Oh, no,
I'll be seeing you, Henry. Goodbye.
I know, but Muriel, I thought...
We'll be back with the Aldrich family in just a moment. Right now it's intermission and time for our intermission guest, the one and only Tommy Dorsey. Okay, Tommy?
Ourselves in a heavenly moonbeam
Now, getting back to the troubles of Henry Aldrich. Henry, who has been having his difficulties with Kathleen, has lost a note that he intended to send her. Meanwhile, his Latin teacher has received the note along with his Latin paper. The scene opens in a school corridor just outside his Latin teacher's door.
Hello, Henry.
Hello, Agnes.
Are you going home, Henry?
I can't right now. I've got to go in and have a talk with Miss Elliott.
You have? What's happened?
That's what gets me, Agnes. Remember that paper we handed in yesterday?
Yes.
Well, gee, last night Miss Elliott phoned my house. And, boy, my mother hasn't eaten since. And today Miss Elliott said, right out of a clear blue sky, will you see me as soon as school is out?
My goodness.
And, gee, I thought I was doing fine. She didn't even call on me all during class today.
Really? Henry, have you seen Homer the last day or so?
No. He's going to the movies with Muriel tonight.
He is with that Muriel Watson?
Yes, but I'm not going with him. You can rest assured of that.
Well, my goodness, if that isn't...
Henry.
Oh, gee whiz. Yes, Miss Elliott?
You hadn't forgotten that I wanted to see you, had you?
No, ma'am. I'll be right there.
Goodbye, Henry. I'll wait and walk home part way with you if you want me to.
Okay.
I want to ask your advice about something.
Now then, Henry.
Yes, Miss Elliott?
Would you mind leaving the door open, please?
Oh, you want it open?
I think it might be best.
Yes, Miss Elliott.
Henry, frankly, I don't know how to begin this little conversation.
Yes, Miss Elliott?
I've been criticized in the past for conducting my classes a bit informally, but I always felt there should be a bond, in a way, between the students and the teacher.
Well, gee, I'm glad to hear you say that, Miss Elliott, because that's why I'd rather take Latin from you than from Miss Dudley.
But that's just the point. I didn't realize, Henry, that things were going quite so far.
You mean about being informal?
I refer especially to that paper you handed me yesterday.
Oh, that, Miss Elliott. Didn't you like it?
Well, Henry, after all.
Gee, I'm certainly sorry about that. When I started to write it the other night, I couldn't get going. You know what I mean? So I went to bed. And then I started to think about how you'd feel if I didn't finish it. So I got up and got the darn thing off my mind.
Oh?
And you know, the minute I finished it, I felt swell. And I went back to bed and went right to sleep.
But, Henry, don't you realize it was all wrong?
All wrong? The whole thing? Well, maybe it was because I was tired.
All I can say is I was never quite so mortified in all my life.
Well, I want you to know, Miss Elliott, I can do better.
Henry, do you realize how old you are?
Yes, Miss Elliott.
Why, you're still just a very young man.
Yes, Miss Elliott.
Then under the circumstances, don't you think it would be best if we face the facts and just drop this whole thing?
You mean for good?
Yes.
I haven't even got a chance if I go on with it?
No, Henry.
Boy. And, gee, I thought I was just beginning to get somewhere.
Henry, you weren't.
Not at all?
No, not at all. So don't you think we'd better end the whole thing?
Yes, Miss Elliott.
There. Now, don't you feel better already?
Well, frankly, it has been sort of preying on my mind.
Of course it has. And let's not ever even mention it again.
Okay. As a matter of fact, my father's been against it from the start.
Naturally he has. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Do you want me to close the door as I go out?
Yes, please. I'd like to be alone for a while.
Henry?
Hi, Agnes.
What did Miss Elliott want?
Why, well, she said I was too young for Latin.
You are?
Yes. Or else she's too old to teach it to me. I couldn't figure out which.
Alice, how long before dinner will be ready?
Oh, at least an hour, Sam.
Yes?
Sam, I think you ought to have a heart-to-heart talk with Henry.
A talk with Henry about Miss Elliott?
Yes, dear.
Now, Alice, if I were you, I'd forget the whole business.
But, Sam, I can't forget it. I've been worrying about it all day.
And I say let's not get mixed up in it. Every boy has to go through what he's going through.
Did you?
Of course. Only I didn't wait for my Latin teacher. I fell in love with my first grade teacher. Her name was Miss Sutherland. She had light brown hair. I used to follow her home every afternoon.
Sam, that was an entirely different situation.
In what way?
In the first place, dear, a phone call came this afternoon.
From whom?
That Muriel Watson. And, Sam, I didn't know she and Henry had some kind of falling out.
A falling out? I didn't even know he was interested in her.
Well, that's what surprised me. And, Sam, the girl was all broken up. She kept saying that she hoped Henry would understand.
Understand what?
I don't know, dear. But I no sooner got through talking with her and the doorbell rang, and who do you suppose that was?
Who?
Kathleen Anderson. She stood there in the front hall and was practically in tears.
Over Henry?
Over Henry.
Well, that's a fine thing. Our only son falls in love with his Latin teacher and with two of her students at the same time, mind you.
What'd you say, Father? What is it that Henry's done?
Not a thing, Mary, not a thing.
You mean it's that awful?
Now, dear, please don't let your imagination go to work. Go see who's at the front door.
All right. Only would you like to have me tell you something more?
No, thank you. We would not.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Aunt Harriet.
I was just passing by, and I thought I'd drop in. Where are your mother and father?
They're in the living room talking about Henry.
Yes? Well, I just saw him downtown.
You did?
With Agnes Lawson into Haven's drugstore. Alice.
Oh, come on in, Harriet.
How's everything?
Why, fine. Fine. At least as well as can be expected.
Oh, has something gone wrong?
No, Harriet, not at all.
Now, Sam, what on earth has happened?
Harriet, it isn't anything. We were just talking about a young woman here in town that Henry...
Oh, that. Are you upset over that?
What? You mean you know about it?
My goodness, everybody in town knows about it.
What's that, Harriet?
Yes, I just saw them downtown together. In fact, I loaned Henry some money.
They're downtown together?
They're sitting in the Haven's drugstore holding hands.
Henry is sitting in the Haven's drugstore holding hands... Holding hands with...
Yes, Sam. You don't think I'd make it up, do you?
Alice, maybe you're right. I will have a talk with him.
Mary, are you in the living room?
Yes, Henry.
Listen, Mary, could you do something for me?
What is it? Has Father seen you?
Father? He wants to see me?
Yes, Henry, and you might just as well know now. He's terribly upset.
He is? Well, look, could you please help me out?
Henry, have you gotten into some more trouble?
Mary, all I want you to do is deliver a note to Agnes Lawson, see?
Henry, I'm not going out tonight.
I mean, the first time you go by Agnes's house, could you give it to her? Isn't that strange?
What's the matter?
Well, I wrote it over to Aunt Harriet's a few minutes ago when I was paying her back. Paying her. I wonder where I could have put it.
Henry, you mean you're running around with Agnes?
Mary, what put an idea like that in your head? Just because you happen to be walking down the street with a girl, and you go into Haven's drugstore and you think, well, gee, I might as well buy the poor kid a Sunday, is no reason for her to jump to a conclusion and think, gee whiz, where can I put that note?
What's that?
I remember distinctly. I put it Aunt Harriet. I paid Aunt Harriet the money. Paid Aunt Harriet for the money, and when I went into her kitchen and sat down at the table and started writing.
Henry, are you home?
Yes, Father.
Stay where you are. I'll be right down.
Oh boy, what do you suppose? Gee, has this been a day?
Henry, I certainly feel sorry for you.
Don't tell anybody, Mary, but I just got kicked out of Latin today.
Honestly?
And Muriel. Do you know what Muriel did to me?
What?
And do you know what Kathleen did?
Henry.
Yes, Father?
Mary, would you mind leaving the room for a few minutes?
No, Father. If you'd rather I wouldn't stay here, why, naturally.
Henry.
Yes, Father?
Son, I don't know how to begin.
Yes, Father.
Naturally, every young man, that is, at least almost every young man, at least every young man that's...
Yes, Father.
What I mean to say is that it isn't always our fault. Naturally, sometimes it's...
What's that?
But in your case, Henry, in your case, I'm afraid I can't... Frankly, I can't see your point of view.
My point of view, Father?
Yes, that's one way of putting it.
Yes, I think I know what you mean. In fact, look, I've been a little worried about myself.
Yes?
Henry, Homer Brown is at the front door.
Homer Brown is? Oh, Father, could I please just speak to Homer for 1 second?
Yes, go on.
And then I'll be right back.
Don't bother.
Henry, did you hear me? Homer's here.
I heard you, Mary. Where's my baseball bat?
Listen, Henry, what's the big idea?
What do you mean, what's the big idea? And will you please close our front door?
I'll close it when I go out. I know all about your trying to cut me out with Agnes. And, Henry, she's my girl.
Homer, what do you talk to me like that for? I never even thought of Agnes. And how about you and Kathleen?
What do you mean by a thing like that?
Last night and the night before. And gee whiz.
Listen, Henry, don't you realize why I was taking out Kathleen?
No, I don't.
It was to make Agnes jealous.
What's that?
Sure. Gee whiz, she was beginning to take me for granted.
She was?
Sure, and then you had to buy her a Sunday and spoil the whole thing.
I know, Homer, but... You mean Kathleen wasn't...
Boy, are you dumb.
Now, wait a minute, Homer. What about Muriel?
Oh, that was just a coincidence.
Hello, Henry.
What? Who's that?
It's Kathleen. I'm out here on the front porch. May I come in?
Sure. Gee whiz, hello.
I just happened to be passing by, and I saw your front door was open, and I was just wondering, Henry, if you wouldn't like to come over tonight.
To me? Well, sure. Yes.
Oh, my goodness, what's going on here?
Oh, hello, Aunt Harriet.
Well, what's the front door open for? Henry, where's your mother?
Why, I guess she's out in the kitchen, Aunt Harriet.
I've got to see her right away. Alice?
Henry, what have you got the baseball bat for? Why, are you putting it away for the winter?
Alice, are you in the kitchen?
Yes, Harriet, I'm out here with Sam.
Oh.
So that's that, Alice.
And Sam had a good talk with him?
Yes, Alice, I've got him all straightened out.
Alice, what do you think happened? You won't believe it.
What is it?
I'm going to lose my Iceman.
What?
Yes, Alice. And I don't know whether it's a good thing or not.
How do you know you're going to lose him?
I just found this note in my icebox. And, Alice, I didn't dream he felt that way.
May I see it?
Here it is.
I think it would be better if we did not go on any longer this way. Harriet, what does he mean this way?
Delivering ice to me, I suppose. Go on, read the rest.
Now that I have cooled off, I realize that neither one of us could have been really happy. Harriet, just how far had this gone?
Well, not so very far, Alice. I'd given him a piece of pie now and then. But I never dreamed he was going to take it seriously.
This rebroadcast of the Aldrich Family is a presentation of the Armed Forces Radio Service.
An Armed Forces Radio recording of the Aldrich Family 83 years ago, February 25th, 1943, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. A reminder, visit our webpage at classicradio.stream to support the podcast. Coming up next, Freeman Gosden and Charles Correll from one of their early shows. In fact, this may be a first season show for the half-hour episodes of Amos and Andy. That's up next.
Oh, wouldn't you really rather have a Buick? A Buick? A Buick? Oh, wouldn't you really rather have a Buick than any other? other kind of car.
Buick Special.
Rim size.
Buick LeSabre.
Full size.
Buick Electra 225.
Oh, luxury.
Buick Skylark.
So personal.
Buick Wildcat.
Wild. Buick Riviera means adventure when you drive. So wouldn't you really rather have a Buick this year? Wouldn't you really rather have a Buick? A Buick? A Buick? Oh, wouldn't you really rather have a Buick this year?
Some big-time music people are going to be special guests in this episode of Amos and Andy, going back 82 years, February 25th, 1944.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Amos and Andy Show with their guests Kay Kaiser, Harry Babbitt, and the writers of Sunday, Monday, or Always, Johnny Burke and Jimmy Van Heusen. In this changing world, there are some things that don't change. In good old New York, for instance, we find the handsome cabs that went up and down the avenue in Grandfather's Day. And say, what's this over here on the corner? Why, it's an organ grinder with his little monkey on a string. And coming up the street, we see Andrew H. Brown walking with his friend Amos.
Hey, Amos. Look over there, will you? There's one of them old-fashioned organ grinders.
Yeah, got a little monkey there with him, too.
Yeah, I think I'll give that monkey a penny. Is you got a penny, Amos? I'm a little short on cash today.
Yeah, here's a penny.
Thank you. Of course, I got a nickel, but tain't no use to break that up just for the monkey. Hello there, little monkey. Here's a penny for you.
Yeah.
Here's a penny for you.
Here's a penny. Take the penny.
Ah, thank you. All right, Jocko, tip your hat.
Yeah, he sure is a cute, ain't he? Yeah, look at him tip his hat there. That monkey almost act like a human being, don't he?
Sure is.
Yeah, that's sure nice monkey you got there, mister.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, let's go, Andy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Well, I was going home, Andy. You going up that way?
No. I was walking over to the lodge, Amos. I want to see the Kingfish and Van Porter. They is working on some big deal.
Yeah, well, okay, son. I'll be seeing you then. So long, son.
So long. Do-de-o-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, I'm telling you, Henry, I think that this magazine report will lead us to making thousands of dollars. It say here, you too can write popular music. You know, Henry, I has always thunk in my head that I could write a song.
Yes, I feel the same way. There's nothing to it. Of course, Mrs. Van Porter is very musical, but she leans to Bach and the different unfinished sympathies.
Yeah, well, I figured that we could put a piano right here in this room at the lodge here. I'll tell you what, let's go back in my office. Andy's in there. Don't say nothing to him, though.
Yes, well, you know, this is going to be a gold mine.
Yeah, I want to show you our new letterhead that I'm going to send to the printer. Well, hello there, Andy.
Hello.
Hi, fellas.
Yeah, sit still, Andy. I just want to show Henry something here. Here you is, Henry. Take a look at that.
Oh, yes, the letterhead.
Yeah.
Do-de-o-do-do, do-de-do-do-do, do-do. What you fellas doing?
Yeah, we going in a little business here. What was that you was humming just then? Did you hear it, Henry?
Yes, I did.
Andy, that song, where'd you get that at?
Oh, I don't know. I just hummed them things to myself. Why?
Did you hear that song any place, Andy?
No. I just humming here.
Did you make that up out of your own head, Andy?
Yeah, I guess I must is. Sure.
Henry, did you hear that tune Andy got there?
Yes, it's very catchy.
Do it again, Andy. Let's hear that.
Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, do-do, bo-do, do-do-do.
Look, Andy, I'm going to tell you something now. Me and Henry is in the music publishing business, writing songs and all that stuff. And I know that we can make a big hit out of that tune you got there. If you let us use it, we'll cut you in and make you a third partner.
And there's thousands of dollars to be made in writing songs.
Count me in, gentlemen.
Oh, that's the stuff, Andy.
Oh, you'll never regret this, Andy, and I know that the association will not only be very pleasant, but will be very mercenary to all of us.
Yeah. Well, now, let's get going. Now, the most important thing to do now is to write this song down that Andy has been humming here. Now, we got to get words for it, though, and we got to get a title for it. Think of a title. That's what we got to do.
Yeah, well, now, let's see. How about Moon Over Chicago?
Wait a minute, Andy. I was just thinking here that a lot of the song hits that has been writ about holidays.
Yeah.
You know, Easter Parade, there's one, and White Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there must be a lot of holidays that ain't nobody think about writing about yet.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, how about calling it, You Is the Best Thing I've Seen on Halloween?
Well, now, just a minute. That don't sound exactly right. I was just looking at this magazine we bought here, Kingfish, and it tells the whole method that you're supposed to use in writing good song titles.
Yeah, well, what is that, Henry?
Well, it says that you simply write down 8 or 10 song titles that has been big hits.
Yeah.
Then you take the words from these titles and put each word in a little card, and then you rearrange them.
Yeah, well, you think that system is safe, Henry? After all, we don't want to get in no trouble using something that somebody else has done writ.
Yeah, you're right about that. We got to watch that.
Oh, no, we'll mix the words up good, boys. Now, the first thing to do is to pick out 9 or 10 of the big song hits of, the past 5 years. And then we'll take them titles.
Oh, I'm telling you, Amos, this is going to be the biggest thing we've ever gone into. Step right over here in the corner of the office to our song title department at this desk over here.
Yeah, what in the world is all these little cards you got here on the desk?
Well, we got words on them, Amos. We're trying to work out a song title. This is a new method.
Yeah, Henry, Andy, look at here. I done shifted these titles around a little bit here. See how it sound now.
Yeah, what is the title you got?
Don't jingle jangle on the sleepy lagoon with nobody else but me. How did that
Oh, listen, fellas. I admit that I don't know nothing about music, but that title that the Kingfish got there is bad. Why don't y'all talk to somebody that knows something about writing?
Yeah.
Well, Fred Gwendell over at the newspaper, he writes a column for the paper. He might be able to help you.
Say, that's an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andy, listen. Go over and see Fred, and me and Henry will scout around for a piano.
Okay.
Now, look here. Just tell him when you see him that it's kind of a hobby or something like that you was doing. You know, we want to keep this thing a secret till it gets rolling.
Don't worry, Kingfish. I'll keep everything on the TQ. Do 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 do. Now there it is. You see, that's a tune I done made up, Fred, and I was wondering if you could help me get a title and some words for that thing.
Well, now look here, Andy. You say that you was done made up that yourself?
Yeah, right out of my own head. You know, I used to be a genius.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, now can you give me some words for it, Fred?
Yeah, well, now that ought to be easy with a fine original tune like that.
Well, how long would it take?
Oh, now that won't take long, Andy. I'll tell you what you do. You sit here at my desk till I walk over to the assistant editor's desk for just a second and leave this paper.
Okay. Do 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 do.
Say, Carter.
What you want, Fred?
Funny thing just happened over here. That fella I talking to is Andy Brown.
Well, what about him?
Well, he come up to my desk with a tune that he say he made up himself. You know what the tune is? It's that big song hit that's been going around called Sunday, Monday, or Always.
And he think he made it up, huh?
Yeah, I tell you what I gonna do. I gonna play a little joke on him. I gonna give him some of the words that's really in the song. Then he'll think up he done made up the whole business, you see.
Yeah, let him have a little pleasure out of life. You can have some fun with it.
Yeah. Andy, look here. It just done hit me. Tell me this. See how these words sound to you.
Yeah.
Won't you tell me when we will meet again?
Sunday, Monday, or always.
Hey, that's great. Yes, sir. There is the kind of words that go with the music I done writ. That's romance. That's just what we need.
Glad you like 'em. Now, let me see here if I can get some more.
Oh, you was almost junior as you know that?
Now, wait a minute. I got it. Just got the inspiration done hit me in the ear here. Listen.
Yeah.
If you satisfied, I'll be at your side. Sunday, Monday, or always.
Great, Fred, great. Oh, boy, them words is fine. Tell you what, I'll memorize them, too. I'll put it all down when I get back to the office.
Listen to this. No need to tell me what makes the world go round. When at the sight of you, my heart begins to pound and pound.
Kingfish, is you working on a new number there?
Yes, I is, Henry. I figures that Andy's tune is going to be a big hit in no time, and I think we ought to have another one to follow it up right away. How you like it, Henry?
Very catchy.
Yeah, it might make kind of an Indian song out of it, you know.
Yes, that's right.
The beauty of this song is that it's only got 2 notes to it. You see, if the piano player loses his players, it don't make no difference, you know. He just... you know, Henry, it's little things like that you got to think about. Well, hello there, brother Andy. Come
Hello,
in.
fellas, hello.
Yeah.
How did you make out with Gwendell, Andy?
Yeah.
Oh, boys, it's in the bag.
Don't tell me that it's in the bag. You got some words?
Oh, sure. Gwendell made up some great words.
No fooling.
Yeah, and I just stopped off home and I wrote them all down.
Oh, let's hear 'em. Let me hear how it sound. I got to hear this.
Yes, I just can't wait.
Yeah, go ahead now.
Okay, here we go. By Andrew Hogg Brown. Won't you tell me when we will meet again? Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday? If you is satisfied, I'll be on your side. Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. No need for you to tell me that the world is round. On count of just because I love you each and every pound.
Oh, I'm telling you, that is great, Andy. You got one of the greatest tunes there in the world.
Andy, this is very catchy.
Oh, it's a sensation number, Andy. I guarantee you that if we keep up this way, we is going to be the biggest songwriters in Tin Can Alley.
Well, Andy and the Kingfish are going to be the greatest songwriters in Tin Can Alley. They think they already have a big hit on their hands. Right now, Amos is talking the situation over with Andy, Van Porter, and the Kingfish.
So you really in the songwriting business, fellas? I never thought that would last past the first day.
Oh, we is going places, Amos.
Yes, Andy done sung a whole record on the song down at the store at the corner where you make them records, you know, to go around.
Yes, that's right. And we mailed the record to the Pyramid Music Publishing Company.
Yeah, they ought to get it today or tomorrow or sometime, and now we is just sitting around here figuring on how much money we're going to hold out for.
Yeah, well, of course, I ain't heard the song yet, but what gets me, Andy, is how you can go all these years without knowing nothing about music, and then all of a sudden you write what everybody says is a swell song.
Oh, well, I done had this talent hidden me all the time. It just busted out on me a couple of days ago.
Yeah, kind of been laying low on him there.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, well, I got to run along, fellas. When the money starts coming in, if your office here ain't big enough to hold it, why, me and Ruby let you use one of our closets. Well, so long, fellas.
So long, Amos, so long.
Yeah, that Amos always making sarcastical remarks. I ain't never seen nobody like him.
Yeah, he's a mystery, all right.
Miss Andy.
Take it easy now, Lightning. We're just sitting around here waiting for my song to become a hit.
You don't have to wait no longer, Miss Andy. It's a hit already.
What you mean, Lightning?
Yeah.
I was listening in the next room to that radio that we borrowed today, and a fellow by the name of Harry Babbitt is singing your song now on the K. Kaiser College of Musical Knowledge program.
Come on, fellas.
Yes, let's hear this quick.
No need to tell me now what makes the world go round. When at the sight of you my heart begins to pound and pound. And what am I to do? Can't I be with you Sunday, Monday, or always?
How you like that?
Quiet, Andy. Let's listen. Let's listen here.
Well, that was a handsome lad with a beautiful voice, Harry Babbitt, singing Sunday, Monday, or always. And now, children, until next Wednesday when we'll join you again from the Air Transport Command at Long Beach, this is K. Kaiser thinking of you. Thanks a lot for being with us, and so long, everybody.
He done stole my song. Cut that thing off.
Yeah, we'll sue him for every cent he got.
Count me in, gentlemen. Sunday, Monday, and always. What kind of talk is that? If that K. Kaiser is going to steal a song, then the least he could do is have that singer on his program sing the words that I writ, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Yeah, but don't you see what they're trying to do, Andy? He's establishing priorities. That's exactly what they're doing. He is making it early in the week. That's what they're doing. They're moving it up. Yeah, he won't beat you to the punch there. That's what the man trying to do.
Well, fellas, I tell you something. We is going to sue that K. Kaiser up one side and down the other.
Yeah, look here. Now, boys, yes. Now, just calm yourself. Here's what I'm going to do. Yeah. I is going to get some dope from the alley lawyer, and I is going to handle this case myself as your lawyer.
Yeah, that singer, Harry Babbitt. He sing the song without a permit to begin with, and he mess up the words besides.
Boys, listen. It's an open and shut case. We sues the man on 2 counts, singing and messing.
Is you sure, wait a minute. Is he here at NBC? You sure about that?
Yeah, well, the man told me that Kaiser rehearsals down here every Monday night. He had a rehearsal there with a band and everything.
Yeah. Well, come on. Let's ask that fella in that usher's uniform standing by the door there.
Yeah, now look here. Now just get this in your head. Remember, I handling everything. I'll twist the man in knots, but remember, I is your lawyer.
Okay, that's the stuff.
Yeah. Excuse me. We would like to see Mr. K. Kaiser.
Oh, he's in the studio now on stage. They're having a dress rehearsal, sir.
Yeah, well, we got appointment with him.
Yeah.
What are your names, please?
Andrew Brown, the writer of Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
And Mr. Stevens, his lawyer, he's expecting us.
Well, I'll tell you, if you'll be quiet, I'll let you in and you can wait in the wings. The rehearsal will be over in just a minute. Right this way, please.
Tonight we love in the glow that glows so softly. I know this wasn't meant to borrow. But tomorrow, will it be gone, or will it always live on? Tonight we love.
And so, folks, until next Wednesday when we'll join you again, this is K. Kaiser thinking of you. Thanks a lot for being with us, and so long, everybody. Okay, boys. Say, Mother Paul Phillips, how are we for time?
2 minutes and 10 seconds over, Kay.
Excuse me, Mr. Kaiser. Mr. Brown and his lawyer want to see you.
Oh, sure. I'll see him right now. What's frying, gents?
My name is Andrew Hogg Brown.
Oh, yes. You're the composer. I got your letter. Well, let's step out here in the hall. I always like to be sued in private.
My name is Stevens. I is Mr. Brown's lawyer.
Well, I'm glad to know you. Now, boys, what's jumping? Let's get to it.
Yeah, Mr. Kaiser, on behalf of my client here, Mr. Andrew Hogg Brown, composer, who has done invested in me the power of suing, settling out a court and everything else. I want to call your attention to an infraction of the music and songwriting laws of the United States of America. That's what I want to do.
Mm-hmm. Well, what infraction are you referring to, Brother Stevens?
You got it there on a piece of paper, Kingfish.
Here it is right here. I was referring to Section 7, Article 12, Paragraph B, in the music laws.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it states here, quote, any person or persons in the United States discovered swiping another fellow's song is got to cough up $50,000 ipso facto. That is right there.
Now, wait a minute. You know, I kicked a little of that law around myself for a couple of years down at the University of North Carolina, but I don't remember seeing anything like that in a law book.
Yeah, well, it's in there all right. I don't know about them Tar Heel books, but I know that it's in the books all right. Yeah, they got it down at the bottom of the page in fine print. And unless you wear glasses, it go right by the thing. You never see it.
Well, I wear glasses, see? It makes all the little print big print, but I never saw that law.
Well, my lawyer here never makes no mistakes.
Now, look, fellas, if I'm being sued for $50,000 for stealing a song, don't you think that I don't want too much, but don't you think I ought to know what song it is?
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And not only that, you done changed it around to Sunday, Monday, or always.
Oh, I see. Is that your song?
Yes, sir. Mr. Brown here invented the whole thing. Yeah,
I see. Is that so? Well, there must be something wrong someplace. Here, fellas, I've got a piece of blank music paper in my pocket. Suppose you take this piece of paper and write your song down here, just the way it goes. Huh?
You mean the words?
No, the music.
You mean them little black specks between the lines?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. Known among the jive gentry as notes, shall we say.
Yeah. You know what he means, Mr. Brown. Go ahead, Andy. Write the thing down there.
Yeah, well, I'd like to do it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Only one thing. I left my pencil home.
Well, here's a pencil right here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Kaiser, how about settling for $25,000?
Oh, no. Let's get the music down first now. Mr. Brown, you were going to write it out, remember?
Yeah, well, you want me to write it right on the stripes that's run across the paper there?
Oh, sure. You know, you got to have a place for them black specks to sit on.
You see, Mr. Kaiser, we knows our music all right.
Oh, yes. I can tell you plenty help all right, yes. Only the best composers use the stripe and speck system.
Go ahead, Andy. Get started there. Put down the first note. Just put it right down there.
Yeah, well, now let me think. It ain't a high note, and it ain't a low note. Kind of a medium note, eh?
Yeah, keep going, Andy. I think you're closing in on it there, yeah.
Closing in, but you better close fast, fellas, because this note's a little overdue.
Yeah, well, now, let me see. The note ought to be right about, Mr. Kaiser, you wouldn't want to settle for $10,000, would you?
Now, listen, fellas, don't let's be too hasty with these telephone number figures. You see, this infracture business is a little new to me, and, 10,000 is a little big to me, too.
Now, look here, Mr. Kaiser.
Now, you know, fellas, there may be a shortcut to this whole thing. Suppose you let me call in a few accessories after the fact.
Yeah, well, what you think, Kingfish? You was the lawyer.
Yeah, well, according to Section 7, Article 12, Paragraph B in the law book on music swiping...
Well, suppose we hold everything a second here, boys. Let's drop in this room right here.
Yeah.
Well, hello, Johnny. Hiya, Jimmy.
Hiya, Kay.
Come on in. Well, Lawyer Stevens and Mr. Brown, I'd like for you to meet the two boys who wrote Sunday, Monday, or Always, Mr. Johnny Burke and Mr. Jimmy Van Heusen.
Hello, fellas. How are you, boys?
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, how you do, gentlemen?
You know, I think this is going to bring us right into the home stretch. Johnny, you really wrote the words to Sunday, Monday, or Always, didn't you?
Well, if I didn't, the music publisher is crazy for sending me those checks every month.
I see. And Jimmy, you've been accused by the music industry of writing the music to the song in question, haven't you?
Afraid I'm guilty. What's up, Kay?
Well, frankly, fellas, I'm just trying to straighten out a little matter for the Section 7, Article 12, Paragraph B here.
Well, Mr. Kaiser, could we see you out in the hall conferential again?
Why, certainly, boys, but before we leave, take a good look at Johnny Burke and Jimmy Van Heusen because they've got another one coming up just as good.
We're working on it now.
So long, boys.
Yeah, so long, yeah.
Now, what can I do for you, Lawyer Stevens?
You wouldn't want to settle for $500, would you? Might make it $200.
Oh, now, boys. Let me get you in the groove here. You know, there are a few laws around these United States that pertain to copyright. And I don't want to be vulgar, but you're kind of messing with fire, see? And in addition to that, you're liable to get in an awful lot of trouble with the music publishers because these boys pay a lot of money to writers for song hits. And in addition to that, there's a little thing known among the music world as ASCAP. And they also protect writers. In fact, you're darn lucky that you explained the situation to me before some judge explained it to you. You know, you could go to the penitentiary for stealing a song.
Yeah.
Oh, can I ask you one question, Mr. Kaiser?
Why, certainly. What is it?
If we give you $5, would you forget the whole thing?
Next Friday evening at this same time, be sure to tune in for another half hour of really great entertainment when we will again present the Amos and Andy Show. Our thanks to Kay Kaiser, the old professor of the College of Musical Knowledge, his fine vocalist Harry Babbitt, and to Johnny Burke and Jimmy Van Heusen for their fine support in tonight's show. Our program is broadcast to our armed forces everywhere. This is Harlow Wilcox speaking for all of us and wishing all of you a pleasant good night.
The first season of Amos and Andy, they thought they had to have the big guest stars to make sure people came. And so they had people like they did that. They really loaded this one up. Kay Kaiser, Harry Babbitt, Johnny Birkin, Jimmy Van Heusen. They didn't need them. Well, maybe they thought they did. But everybody loved Amos and Andy when they were a quarter hour. When they went to a half hour, they loved them just as much. 82 years ago, February 25th, 1944, Amos and Andy here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Up next, we'll check in with David and Claudia.
We know a special way to live that only comes when you're willing to give a little more than you must, trying to earn someone's trust. You do the job, you do it right, even though what you're doing might be something that'll never show. Doing it right is what you know.
You're coming to the Avis way, trying harder all the day. Keep on trying, Avis, trying harder, Avis. Avis, we don't know another way. Keep on trying, Avis, we try harder, Avis. Avis, we don't know another way. Keep on trying, Avis, we try harder, Avis. Avis, we don't know another way. Keep on trying, Avis.
Avis features Chrysler and other fine cars.
We wrap up this Wednesday edition of Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox by going back 78 years, February 25th, 1948, and see what's going on with our friends David and Claudia.
Your Coca-Cola bottler presents Claudia. Claudia, based on the play and novels by Rose Franken. brought to you, transcribed Monday through Friday by your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. Relax, and while you're listening, refresh yourself. Have a Coke. And now, Claudia.
Mr. Norton, may I speak to you for just a moment? Just a little moment.
Certainly. I guess, Mrs. Meeker.
Claudia, this is our cue to leave your beloved husband in the lurch.
Mr. Norton.
You can't do that to me. You're my partner.
I'm not.
Our partnership has nothing to do with it. Mrs. Meeker is the chairman of the presentation committee, and she is nobody's partner.
Mr. Norton, I'll be with you in just a tiny little moment, just as soon as I finish with Mrs. Jones.
She distinctly did not say Mrs. Norton. She said Mr. Norton.
She did not say Norton and Killian. She just said Norton.
That doesn't make any difference. We designed the Redbury Town Hall together.
You're breaking my heart. Come on, Claudia. We can't stay at this opening ceremony all day.
We were both awarded the key to the city of Redbury.
It isn't even a city. It's a township.
Township, city, that doesn't matter, but you're a traitor, and that does. You can talk to Mrs. Meeker, too.
Isn't he awfully abusive this morning for an architect?
Particularly an architect who has just been awarded a scroll.
You were awarded a scroll, too, and now you're unwilling to pay for it.
I haven't been asked to pay for it by anyone who counts.
You've got to take Bluff back to New York, Roger. He can't wait for Mrs. Meeker to talk to David.
Bluff can wait.
You can take the train, David. We'll meet you.
If you two walk off and leave me here with this...
There you are, Mr. Norton. Won't you come over here? I'm afraid to leave my registration book.
Certainly, Mrs. Meeker. I'll be glad to. If you leave me now...
Oh, Mr. Norton, it must be so exciting to be an architect. Don't you have the most thrilling experiences?
Well, I never exactly think of them as thrilling, Mrs. Meeker, but sometimes they are very satisfying.
Satisfying? Oh, what a beautiful way of putting it, Mr. Norton. We here in Redbury are so thrilled with our new town hall that we can't help thinking how very, very thrilling it must be for you.
Oh. He just laps this up your husband, doesn't he?
I'll have to take out all his hats and have them stretched.
I don't see why we should wait any longer. He isn't going to let that woman stop praising him.
Roger and that poor dog sitting out in the car starving to death.
But he'd feel so much better if he knew that his master had just been given the keys to Redbury.
And, Mr. Norton, the excitement of seeing it all take shape under your hands, it must make you feel just like Michelangelo.
Well, not all of the time, Mrs. Meeker.
The minute Mayor Collins announced that we were going to have this official opening, I said, we've got to give Mr. Norton the keys to the city and a special scroll with flowers.
It was very generous of you, Mrs. Meeker.
Generous? It was nothing to the way we felt. And you know, Mr. Norton, you're really very young to be such a marvelous architect.
Well, Roger, I really don't see how David can expect us to stay here when he's having such a wonderful time and nobody's even talking to us.
Look at that smile on his face. I haven't seen him so happy since the day we lost 2 important commissions.
David's only vice, Roger, is that he just hates people to praise him and fuss over him and baby him.
He'll grow up.
Mr. Norton, I can't see why you should be in such a hurry to go back to New York.
Well, Mrs. Meeker, I mean, we have a number of other things we have to do, building skyscrapers and things like that.
Oh, I wish you could stay this afternoon anyway. We could have lunch at my house. I have the sweetest little guest house, and I would like you to give an opinion on it.
Well, that's very good of you, Mrs. Meeker, but you see, I do have to get back to New York, and when you say lunch, you see, I have...
Of course, it isn't a guest house yet. It's only a chicken coop. But I know you'd have the most original ideas for changing it over.
I'm afraid that's a little out of my line, Mrs. Meeker. You see, my partner and I specialize in industrial architecture.
Industrial architecture? Oh, how romantic. At least you will come to lunch and tell me all about it, won't you?
By the way, Mrs. Meeker, have you met my partner, Mr. Killian? He's here, you know, and I think you'll find he has a lot more to say than I have.
No, I haven't met your partner. But surely, Mr. Norton, you don't need each other just to eat lunch.
Well, I think this would be a very good time, Mrs. Meeker, for you to meet Mr. Killian. You'd find him a man of wide experience.
You're much younger than he, aren't you?
Oh, he's a brilliant conversationalist, and he's standing right over here. Where is he? Where did they go?
What did you say?
I said he's gone. He's disappeared. They can't do this to me.
Well, after all, Mr. Norton, he has a perfect right to go. Oh, this works out perfectly. Now you can come to my house for lunch.
No, I'm afraid I can't. I have to find Mr. Killian.
But I've been expecting you. After all, you don't need him just to have lunch.
Oh, I'm sorry, I do. I must find him this minute, and my wife, too.
Your wife? Oh.
They have the keys to my car.
Oh, I have a car, Mr. Norton.
I suppose I ought to be very grateful to you two for waiting at all.
We weren't going to. It was awfully mean of you to sneak out ahead of time and catch us.
And it was also very mean of you to keep poor Bluff waiting so long for his lunch.
Where will we take him?
We ought to celebrate a little, don't you think?
Champagne for us and a soup bone for Bluff.
I think it's a beautiful town hall, and it's going to look even nicer in 200 years.
We really did do a pretty good job.
They seemed to like it, didn't they?
Oh, sure. All Mrs. Meeker was thinking about just now was those marvelous limestone columns.
They aren't limestone anyway. They're marble.
Isn't that funny? I thought I heard her say limestone when she gave me the scroll.
I think she did at that. But isn't it nice to know that even these slight inaccuracies don't prevent the audience from liking our work?
If they didn't like it, they ought to be shot.
Aren't we a little bloodthirsty? I would have thought that you'd be satisfied just scratching their eyes out.
We've got to feed Bluff. Where can we take him?
Anywhere. Name the place.
Anywhere we can go, Bluff can go too. We've got a scroll that says we're honorary citizens of Redbury.
There. You see that inn?
That beautiful place there on the right?
That's the Stone Fort Inn. Has the best onion soup in Nutmeg County. Let's drive in.
Bluff has never had onion soup.
Well, here is where he tries it.
Maybe we'd better leave him in the car until we find out if they'll take dogs, even with the keys to Redbury.
Honestly, Roger, nobody could say no to Bluff. Such a nice dog. But if you insist he stays in the car, I'm staying with him.
And if you stay in the car, I'm staying with you.
Well, I guess I'm selected to show our credentials to the head waiter. Don't let Bluff eat off a leg. We'll have him fed in a minute. You're right. Who could refuse that dog?
It's really wonderful to travel around with a famous pair of architects. You're almost as good as a lockpicker. You can get us in anywhere.
Well, that's so sweet. I'm driven to thanking you.
Does that scroll give you the right to kiss me before lunch?
Don't know. I really haven't read it all through.
Maybe it wasn't so silly to wait in the car. That kiss was nice.
I wonder what's holding up Roger.
They were decidedly unpleasant.
Maybe if they'd seen Bluff instead of the scroll, they would have let him come in.
I can't see why people are so persnickety about dogs in restaurants.
Not everyone is. Just that Stone Fort Inn. They're known for their onion soup and stuffiness. We'll find a much better place further on.
This time, I'm going to go inside and tackle the innkeeper, and I'll use the keys instead of the scroll.
By the way, I just remembered that in another few miles we'll be coming to the Coach Wheel Inn.
Onion soup?
Not exactly. Leg of lamb.
Doesn't sound quite festive enough for the occasion.
But the people are a good deal more hospitable. We won't have any trouble with Bluff.
We heard you.
And he's not sure whether to believe it or not.
Well, you just leave it to me. So that was the Coach Wheel Inn. Their manners were more like a steamroller.
I thought surely they'd allow us to bring in a dog. Especially today.
So you two men aren't half as important as we three thought you were.
We're important, all right. It's just that nobody agrees with us.
I'm ashamed this happened in front of Bluff. He's going to be terribly disillusioned.
Claudia, Great Danes thrive on disillusionment. They're big enough so they can stand a lot of it.
The trouble is, your dog is too big, at least too big for an inn.
We ought to have a minotaur, Dane, that you could carry in your sleeve.
If we don't feed him, he'll become a minotaur.
This is desperate. What are you going to do? He's hungry, and so am I.
I know what we're not going to do. We're not going to bring him to another celebration at Redbury. Maybe not even you.
That is a big help.
Or next time, we'll bring along a picnic lunch for the dog and you.
It's a big help now, too.
Isn't there another inn along here someplace?
Yes, I know the place. It's only about half a mile more to the River Mill Inn.
Leg of lamb?
Caviar.
Ooh. I'm afraid our scrolls won't be much help there either.
I'm afraid you're right.
All I can say is if somebody'd given Bluff a scroll, he'd do a lot better for us than we have for him.
Yep. There's the River Mill Inn.
Hey, David, aren't you going to stop?
Not even. Did you see that doorman? What's the next place?
I see one.
Where?
There up ahead, on the left.
What?
That diner? That greasy spoon?
They wouldn't even be able to read our scroll.
They wouldn't even have a lock to fit our Redbury keys.
In that case, maybe they'll let us in. Honestly, you two jokesters.
This is a big celebration, darling. We can't hold it in a little diner.
Could we take Bluff anywhere else?
What makes you think you can get him in here?
I'm going in, not going in this time, and find out.
Neither am I.
Then why don't you send Bluff in and see if he can get them to take us?
Might work at that, darling.
I can taste my Salisbury steak already.
You mean hamburger with?
With everything. This is a very special occasion.
Well, here goes. Wish Bluff luck.
Now, Bluff, you've got to be very polite.
Oh, yes. Show them you know how to curl your little finger under.
And don't forget to tell them that I'm starving. Well, it's now or never.
Go on, open the door, Roger. I just can't wait to see one poor little dog do what two big architects couldn't.
Bluff. Hey, Bluff. Don't you forget the rest of us.
I wish we'd thought of this at the Stone Fort. The food there is really much better.
Not so fast, Roger. We still haven't got in here yet.
We're going to. Listen! You see? They've given Bluff the keys to the diner.
This broadcast of Claudia was supervised and directed by William Brown Maloney. When you hear your men folks talk about having a Coca-Cola cooler right on the job, does it ever occur to you that you have a white cooler in your own kitchen? Keep the family refrigerator well stocked with Coke, and you can work refreshed, too. Goodness knows you keep going hard enough all day long, so you'll find the pause that refreshes more than welcome. Every day, Monday through Friday, Claudia comes to you transcribed with the best wishes of your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. So listen again tomorrow at the same time. And now this is Joe King saying au revoir. And remember, whoever you are, whatever you do, wherever you may be, when you think of refreshment, think of Coca-Cola. For ice-cold Coca-Cola makes any pause the pause that refreshes.
When it comes to a St. Bernard, there is seldom much arguing at all. 78 years ago, February 25th, 1948, Claudia on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Visit our webpage at classicradio.stream. Join us for Crime Tomorrow. Casey, press photographer starring Stotts Cotsworth. Calling All Cars, going back 91 years. The Adventures of Frank Muriel, starring Lawson Zerbe. Mr. President, starring Edward Arnold. And Claudia. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for being with us. We will, as I said, see you tomorrow for more Classic Radio Theater. I'm Wyatt Cox.